Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This has literally been put up in the last minute, but we managed to clutch it somehow. I don't know how I even got all the graphics and all of this done, but it's done. It doesn't matter how last minute it is, it's done. And oh, thank God, that's all I can say. I'm just going to quickly check if audio is working. Yes, audio is working, so that's fantastic news. Also, who's here? Who's here? Mini Surge, welcome to the stream. And he said 9 to go. I am honestly so surprised at that. And actually, one thing that I will say at the moment, 2 minutes, the video is going to finish processing the video I've made today. Unfortunately, I woke up in midday, so it didn't really give me a lot of opportunity to do it. But I had the video planned, and it was going to be a very quick video. And it is a very quick video. It was literally one of the quickest videos I've made. But the hours just went away, and I eventually lost time. So no excuses, really. But things are not going to get easy for me tomorrow. I have got a very long shift tomorrow. It's a one-off thing as well. So unfortunately, it's just coming at a time when football's being played as well. And it's pretty much going to take off most of my afternoon. Also, I think I'm expected to see my friends and family tomorrow as well. So it's very likely I won't be able to stream England once again. But let's hope we make it through to the semi-final, because it'll be very, very likely I'll be able to stream that one. You're 43 away from your target. Is that from 100 mini search? Because if so, you know, keep going with the consistency, because then you can get there within... You know, you can get there within a couple of months if you keep up the consistency. That's very, very key. Right. I'm trying not to rock this desk too much, because it's already going to be so disorientating for people. Now, kind of like, I'm very, very hungry, but I could be hangry. So I'm going to try and keep my calm in this, and hopefully we see a really good game. Like, I've predicted 3-2 to Spain, so I predicted that there'd be a lot of goals in this game. Let's go to capture and see if it was... Oh, look at that sweet transition there. So, let's look at the squads. Jan Sommer and Kanye, Elvedi and Rodriguez stay in the back three, with Zuba and Vidma still in the squad. Now, the biggest change I can see is Zakaria in the Xhaka, because Xhaka has currently been suspended with too many yellow cards. Xhaka will not be available, and that could be a big blow. They've got Freuler, they've got Shaqiri back as captain, Imbolo and Severovic up top. So, a pretty close to an unchanged squad, but Xhaka being unavailable is going to be a big blow. Let's look at Spain. Simon, Jordi Alba, Pau Torres, Laporte, and Azpilicueta. So, a rather changed back four. We didn't have Alba or Pau Torres starting in that back four last time. Petri, Busquets, and Koke. Okay, that's pretty much the same midfield with Sarabia, Morata, and Ferran Torres. So, the biggest changes from Spain coming in the defence, interestingly enough. So Spain apparently going in a 4-3-3, a 3-4-1-2 for Switzerland. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. There's a delivery. Right there was one of the problems when you're home alone. I was told to get the delivery, and just heard a knock on the door, and I had to go Usain Bolt style to get the package, but I've got it. Oh, please, can I just not have some stress? Setting up the stream was hard enough. Right. I'm just going to see if I can quickly adjust the positioning of this desk a bit, because it's wobbling about a little bit. There we go, this is better. Right, so I am going to be watching the game looking at my right. I can't be in my other position otherwise because it's too bright at the moment. So we've got 2 viewers in a moment. We'll see if we can get a little bit more. But for anyone who's here, how's your day been? Do let me know. You know, this is the opportunity for you to ask me some questions as well. So the Switzerland and the Spain players are now walking onto the pitch right now. Where's this being played? I don't actually know where this is being played. I should do my research. St. Petersburg, apparently. So it's going to be played at St. Petersburg. No home advantage for either of them, but it's good to see St. Petersburg, get a quarter-final match. I wonder if this might be the last appearance we'll have of St. Petersburg in this tournament. So hopefully for St. Petersburg, they get a really good game to end off Euro 2020, or at least their participation in it. So right now, the video's just finished processing. I'll process it to YouTube now, but I might schedule it to a later time. I might actually show it at half time, because you can actually watch it like during half time quite easily. Okay, it's right there. It's literally only 10 minutes long, so you might be able to see it. I just need to make sure I pick the right thumbnail. I'm going to multitask here, so this could be a disaster. No, wrong one. I already clicked on the wrong thumbnail. Brilliant. That's a brilliant start by me. There we go. Alright. Any more of you here at the moment? Okay, it's very, very quiet. I could really get away with this. So, what should I title the video as? Who's seen Ben's video just now? His one on Derby County. This, I won't lie, has made me really get in the mood of returning football fairy tales. Okay, that's the title. Okay, so both teams are singing their national anthem now. We're within a couple of minutes of kickoff. Hopefully, it should be a cracker like we had with the last couple of games. The last two games, blimey, I've had almost heart palpitations on the sort of games we were seeing there. But I predicted this one to be quite a mad game as well. So yeah, we'll see if this one slows anything down there. I only just got the announcement of Tony Kroos, actually. He's just announced his retirement of international football, which is big news for Germany, actually, isn't it? It's just almost signalling the end of his career. Okay. Just doing the video now. If anyone is here, do make sure you do ask me some questions. If you can, that's absolutely fine. Right. I'm just sorting out, you guys, my video I've just made. I'm going to try and see if I can get the description and everything very, very quickly done. If anything, I mean, I definitely won't get you to watch it before the game now, but maybe during half time, I could get you to watch it. Okay, that's description. Alright, okay. Only going to take 5 minutes. It's such a shame. If I woke up an hour earlier, you would have got this out, like, easily on time. Easily. And that's such a shame that I couldn't do that. Because, this could be released at 5, but of course that's when the game is. So we got to make sure we prioritize. We got to do the Euro game first, and then you can see the video. Right. Just do all of that. And that's all done. So I think I'm going to put it private. Then I'll unprivate it when you guys are ready to see it. Okay. It looks like Spain are in white. Switzerland are in red. Need to get the count up timer working here because we are about to kick off. That's right, Spain are in white with Switzerland with their home colours. Referee about to blow his whistle here. I need to look at who the referee is as well and see if I know anything about it. Okay, we've kicked off. First game of the quarterfinals has kicked off. Switzerland and Spain. What are your predictions on this game? I think Spain by 3-2. We'll see if it stays the same going into the final 90 minutes. Either way, it's a success story that Switzerland have made it this far. Spain, of course, very, very lucky to make it this far following their final game. But at the moment, you know, I'm hoping that we're going to get a really, really good contest, because that's all you'd want in a quarterfinal game, really. You don't really would want to see it one-sided. So yeah, I will be doing Belgium and Italy later on as well. I've got to do the thumbnail for that, but I have already got the graphics sorted. I just need to do the thumbnail and schedule it, and that's it. But the other two games to explain, I won't be able to do, unfortunately. And as for the semi-final games, it's difficult to know if I will. Okay, here comes Switzerland at the moment. Shaqiri, it's blocked, and Simon will prevent it going out for a corner. So Shaqiri already finding some space in the centre of the pitch. And I tell you what, if Switzerland have that same intent, they could have a slight chance here. Spain, of course, having a bit more of the ball. Jamie Gould, welcome to the stream. How are you? And what are your predictions for this game? I tell you what, I mean, I'm absolutely exhausted right now. I've been running up and down the stairs. I'm home alone at the moment, so I had to pause the stream and answer a delivery. And yeah, I'm just hoping that this game will probably make my heart rate go down. But knowing what those sorts of games both of these sides play, that might not be the case. Also, in around halftime, I'm going to release my most recent video. Looks like Akanyi got the better of Morata there. So Morata, yeah, it looks like he got fouled by Akanyi there. So, okay, yeah, it'll be a free kick to Spain. They've taken it. It's Alba. Provided the ball by Sarabia. It's going to pass it back to Pau Torres. And he's going to give it to Unai Simon. So, Spain being a bit safe at the moment. Here's Aymeric Laporte. Now, I can pretty much memorise Spain's squad now, I think. Switzerland's, I'll still need to double check to make sure I've got it all right. Morata, down to Jordi Alba here. It's going to give it to Sarabia. No, I think I've got the... I say that, I think I've already got it wrong. I think I've got Sarabia confused with... No, I have got Sarabia right. I thought Sarabia was on the right, but no, Pau Torres is... Ferran Torres is... So, Switzerland squad, they've got Rodriguez, Akanyi, Elvedi, Vidma, Zakaria, Freuler, Zuba, Shaqiri, Mbolo, Severovic. So, pretty much the only change is Zakaria in for Xhaka, because Xhaka is currently facing a suspension for too many yellow cards. Switzerland 2, Spain 2, and Spain will win on penalties. Interesting prediction there. We'll see if it gets to extra time. It will be very interesting if it does get to that. I wasn't really able to check the mic volume very, very quickly, but I'm assuming it's fine if you guys can hear me there. Okay, there's nothing going on here. So, by the way, if you haven't liked the stream, please do like it. It does help. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We're 9 away from 600, so we're getting mighty close now. We can definitely get 600 before Euro 2020 ends, which will give you guys more power in terms of my umbrella hat, which is honestly about 6 meters away from me. It's perfectly socially distanced, that's all I'd say. Okay, Spain having a bit more of the ball now. Switzerland barely touched it. Pau Torres back down to Jordi Alba. They're being a bit patient, Spain, at the moment, knowing that Switzerland are going to be very organised, but they've got to be very wary of the press of Mbolo. Pau Torres had to pass very, very quickly there to prevent it getting intercepted here. Morata to Ferran Torres, and it's not found the right man. And Akanyi will give it to Sommer. Sommer with a goal kick, headed away for a throw-in for Spain. It's your birthday on Sunday, 4th of July. Oh, happy birthday from then, Jamie Gould. It's your 19th, isn't it, if I remember right? Or was it 20th? I can't actually remember if I got to be honest. But yeah, happy birthday for 2 days' time. I almost miscounted. Yeah, 2 days' time. Happy birthday. Okay, we're back to Pau Torres here for Spain. Spain having much more of the ball at the moment, which is to be expected, but nothing created in terms of opportunities at the moment. A long ball coming in, and it's headed away by Ricardo Rodriguez. Given to Encanyi now in central defence. Interesting stuff by Switzerland there. Switzerland just having a little bit more of the ball. Oh, you'd be 19. Ah, fair enough. I tell you what, when you're 19, you know, really go really do what you want to do with 19. You know, when you turn 20, you know, I know it's not panic stations. You know, you still got a lot more years ahead of you, but do everything you wanted to do as a teen in that final year. You know, it'd all feel worth it, right? Here comes Switzerland trying to charge forward. Here's Mbolo, and there's some space on the right hand side. Given back to Mbolo, but the touch is very poor from Mbolo. And Aymeric Laporte does manage to defend it. That was a very brief opportunity from Switzerland, looking very, very dangerous on the counter there. Widmer could have actually gone on his own there, but he doesn't. He gives it back to Mbolo. Here comes Switzerland again. It's actually done very, very well. In fact, he is onside as well. I thought he was offside. So Ricardo, well, I think he's off, but the flag didn't go up. It was an exquisite pass by Ricardo Rodriguez to try and find Zuber, but I think he was offside. Right. Finally, I'm not home alone now, so I don't need to worry about running for missing packages. Right. So Pau Torres on the ball here. Aymeric Laporte given to Koke. Now on the right-hand side where Ferran Torres is. Ferran Torres against Ricardo Rodriguez. He's doing well at the moment. He gets, brilliant tackle by Rodriguez, and it's a corner to Spain. Ferran Torres briefly having a good amount of space, and thought we could get the better of Ricardo Rodriguez, but Ricardo Rodriguez with a lunging tackle just about gets an extra inch ahead of Ferran Torres there. It's now a Spain corner, and Spain are doing quite well with their set pieces, so this could be a good opportunity for Spain to score a goal or two. Well, not two, but they can definitely get a goal there. So let's see this defensive setup. Oh, Laporte unmarked, but he misses his header completely. Oh no! Well, I beg to differ. Spain have just scored. Oh, that's devastating. It takes a wicked deflection, I think, of Zakaria. And Jordi Alba might get that goal. Oh, it was a brilliant start for Spain. Spain get the first goal. It takes a wicked deflection, getting away from the distance of Jan Sommer. All right, the corner comes in. Laporte misses it completely. Alba with the shot. I don't know if it does take a deflection or personally. Oh, no, it does. A very wicked one. So Alba, brilliant volley. And yes, it is Zakaria, the one who has replaced Granit Xhaka in the team. I don't think it'd be a known goal for him, luckily. But the deflection does take it away from Sommer. Sommer would have got that pretty comfortably if he hadn't got a touch there. So it is 1-0 to Spain. Zakaria with a big amount of help with that deflection. But Alba think we get the goal there, and definitely is not disallowed by VAR. We've got an official goal. 1-0 to Spain. Let's see if I keep clicking on the wrong things. I'll be interested to see who Surface Scores gives it to. Right, Switzerland already trying to get into the box, but right now they need to be patient. You know, for me, Spain on paper are not as good as France. They just need to be patient, and eventually they'll get their chances. But I expect it'll be given as a Jordi Alba goal. If it was a Zakaria own goal, yeah, it would be a Jordi Alba goal. Okay, and scored in the 8th minute as well. A brilliant start for Spain. And I think when Spain have gotten the first goal, I don't think they've actually lost a game yet. So it's not good news for Switzerland, but the only positive thing I'll say about with Switzerland in this position, they have got an abundance of time to get something out of this. We've not got a huge turnout here, but you know what? That's what happens when I don't schedule the stream. In fact, well, I can't really. I guess what I can do is I can schedule the next stream, which I gotta do as Belgium and Italy. Let's try and be a bit more prepared for that one. Jack, welcome to the stream. Hopefully England to win tomorrow before my birthday. That would be a brilliant birthday present, Jamie, if that was the case. So Spain have taken an early goal, of course. To reiterate, it was from a Jordi Alba goal, but Zakaria having a deflection does wrong foot Sommer, and I think he was wrong to do that, personally. I don't know what he was doing there. Sommer would have collected that pretty comfortably if he didn't do that. What I'm doing now is that I'm just trying to do the thumbnail for the next quarterfinal video. And I won't lie, I'm probably going to feel very, very unenergized because I am absolutely starving. To give you an understatement. Now, I'm just hoping I'm going to feel a little bit better going into the later stream tonight. I've also, because I'm probably annoyed for the fact I couldn't release my video before the game. I have just finished uploading it, but I won't release it maybe until half time, because you guys, I think, will be able to watch it all before second half. But once again, I'm just, my whole lifestyle I'm being so irritated by at the moment. You know, the one positive is the fact I've got a job. You know, if I didn't have that, then I'd be crying into my pillow. But at the moment, I'm just not getting any structure in, and it's like, as soon as I get that structure, I'm going to be happy again. Okay, but enough of me moaning about my life. Let's go and talk about this game. In fact, but what I'm doing right now is I'm currently making the thumbnail for the stream later, Belgium and Italy, just so I could be a little bit prepared, because the thumbnail making and all the graphics were literally done within the final 5 minutes of this going live. I don't know how I got it, I don't know how I pulled it off, but don't really want that stress again, honestly. So, right, that's most of it done. I'll do the rest later. Let's look at comments. You've got work today, 7 to 10, so I won't be there for the Belgium-Italy. If that's fine, that's absolutely not a problem. Oh, Switzerland got to be a bit careful here. Elvedi almost giving the ball straight to Morata, and that would have been 2-0. And that will be a free kick to Spain from handball. It's a poor start by Switzerland. I wouldn't say based on the whole team, but right now they've just not had that same sort of momentum and confidence like they did have against France at the moment. Of course, they're currently behind with a Jordi Alba goal. Very avoidable if Zakaria didn't try and put a foot in to clear it, because Sommer would have collected it, but naturally, he probably didn't know that it would still go in, so it's what he, there's not much he could have done there. Thank you for putting it up to 7 likes now. I truly appreciate that. I think chat may have contributed to 4 of them. Thank you, mate. Right. Jordi Alba, the goal scorer, giving it to Pau Torres here. Oh, I haven't. Oh, God. I'm such a buffoon. I have not changed my team. Well, oh, God. No, there's no point. I can't change my team. I have done the prediction league. I have put that up to date. But of course, I've not changed my team. So, I'm screwed, okay? I'm screwed, all right? So, forget me trying to win fantasy now. I'm just more or less trying to win my prediction league, which I have managed to do. I've now got my predictions in. And I've updated everyone's positions. If you saw my recent score predictions video, you would have seen the updated league. But, of course, I forgot to do my league because, obviously, well, honestly, it's because I've just worked too hard on YouTube and didn't really have much of free time today. And I still got a lot of work. I've got a very long shift tomorrow because I just want to make a good impression on my new job as well. So definitely want to get that sorted as well. And the fact that I'm actually making something from this job at YouTube it has to take priority. You know, you'd think, why would I turn YouTube away like that? But if I actually earn something from YouTube, that's when I would actually consider, what's going to be more important than I do at the moment. I'll probably postpone it if I felt YouTube was more important, but right now it's not. The job is much more important than this because I'm actually getting something out of this. Are you going to do Premier League Fantasy? I will do Premier League Fantasy. That will be within the next couple of weeks when I'll get that league started. Hi Negan, welcome to the stream. We had a pretty slow start to the stream. I'll start to get a couple more people in now. Spain having another corner. Spain being very dominant, to be honest with you. Very dominant in this game at the moment. Of course, they've only had their one shot on target, which has been their goal. Corner comes in. Oh, it doesn't quite find the port, and it's headed away by Mbolo. Spain still collected those to Pau Torres now. Still in Switzerland's half. Long ball going in, trying to find Sarabia. Great touch to try and find Morata, but he's muscled off by Zakaria, who has to step in for Xhaka today. Spain still win it back, though. Oh, Morata. Free kick to Spain just outside the box. I felt a little bit harsh. Oh, is it Zakaria with the foul again? Vidma. No, it's Vidma with the foul. I tell you what, if Zakaria did that foul, Zakaria would have had a nightmare start at the moment. But he actually did well to try get the ball away from the box. But right now, Spain have got a free kick in a very dangerous position. I'm saying just outside the penalty box as well. Slightly on the left-hand side. But if they've got a good free kick taker, then they can definitely take the lead with this. Harrison, welcome to the stream. And one thing, guys, I have made your guys' video today. It will be released at half time because it is very, very short. So you guys will be able to watch the full thing before half time. I might even put the stream on hold so you guys can watch it. Oh my God, I almost missed the free kick entirely because I was talking to you guys. Koke, oh, just over the goal. I do know that, and that specific video does talk about my reaction to Marco Silva to Fulham. If you saw my comment on Ben's video on the transfer show, you would have known that I really like that appointment. I love it even. So, really excited to see what Fulham can do with Marco Silva. I know a lot of people, don't like him, with the loyalty thing towards Watford and what he did with Everton. But with a manager overall with his credentials, he's definitely a manager who I felt was too good for the Championship. Oh, someone will get there. I tell you what, Switzerland cannot afford to concede another goal before half time. I'll tell you that. Free kick to Switzerland just inside their half. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please do so. It does help. Please subscribe if you haven't. It does really, really help. We are 9 subs away from 600, which is brilliant. And please share the video to as many to as many people. That's it. To as many people as you can. That would really, really make my day. Harrison saying doesn't like him. I'm not too surprised when I hear that. Not many Watford fans do. That is definitely a foul by Zuba on Azpilicueta. And it will be a goal kick. Thing is, with Azpilicueta, a fly would push him down because he's not got the largest presence around there. A bit similar with, well, I was going to say a bit similar with Kante, but Kante is actually a machine with the size that he's in at the moment. Ryan Burke's gone to Mansfield. Yes, I did hear about that. Outgoing here. All Switzerland do well to win the ball back here. He's in Bolo. But it looks like Pau Torres got the better of him, and it's a corner to Switzerland. Now that is what Switzerland got to do more of. Win the ball back in Spain's half. If they do that, then they will have a chance. Mbolo does very, very well. Oh, it's definitely a corner, but you could argue maybe it was a foul by Pau Torres on Mbolo there. But have you seen the officials for tomorrow? I haven't actually. I've not been able to see who the officials were. I've not even checked this official. Who's refereeing this game? Michael Oliver's doing this one. Oh God, I don't know how I didn't recognise him. It looks like I don't even know who's refereeing this game at the moment. They won't say. Oh, looks like Mbolo's still down. He's getting treatment now. I don't know who's doing the officials for the England game. Honestly, I'm probably not going to know because I'm going to have a couple of drinks down me by that time, I think. Shaqiri's going to take the corner. I hope it's nothing too serious with Mbolo there. It looks like he may have pulled something in his leg from that challenge. I mean, whatever was happening with him and Pau Torres is completely accidental. It's really well defended, actually, by Spain. Actually, they win the header and they boot it very, very well. No nonsense, nothing stupid. They boot it out, which I think is what they need to do. Keeping it simple. In French yesterday, we listened to the Kante song. Was that someone who suggested it in class, or did the teacher do it just to be funny? Because you get those teachers who just cannot control the class, and then they'll get told by students to listen to a certain song in a subject. And it happened before with form time. We had people, wanting to play certain funny videos. Vinitz Breik is the ref. I do know that name, but I couldn't honestly remember from what game I would know him from. But obviously, English referee with Switzerland and Spain. Sorry for yawning, guys. I shouldn't be, because I had 10 hours of sleep today, but I can never be tired. Oh my gosh, okay. Switzerland defend that well. Now can Severovic get there? He does. Now can Zuba take it down to the left-hand side? He's got Sergio Busquets to beat, but he gives the ball away. But Ricardo Rodriguez wins it now. Gives it to Shaqiri. Here comes Switzerland now. Trying to find a through ball. Oh, so close by Severovic. If he actually literally got an inch, would have got there before Unai Simon, and that would have been likely a goal. And I think it was onside as well. Who will win League One? Harry thinks Charlton. I'm not sure. I'm going to say... It's so difficult, really, to find out who I think will win League One. But if I had to predict... So who are the teams that we're down against? So we had Rotherham. Okay, Rotherham won't. Rotherham never win it. I'm going to say... I actually think Sheffield Wednesday. I think Sheffield Wednesday will. And you know what? Alright, Vargas is on for Mbolo. So Mbolo has gone off early, which is a real blow for Switzerland. But Vargas was pretty good when he came on for Switzerland. So we'll see if he can make a good impression when he goes on in a much earlier time this time. Here at Nightbot's not there. Maybe not, but you don't know with Nightbot sometimes. Maybe just don't do the things that Nightbot doesn't want you guys to do. I do need to fix that, though. I'm going to keep saying it at this point. I will eventually find a time to do it, but it's just been impossible for me at the moment to really find a time. Yeah, Wickham could. I can see Wickham being up there, but I don't know. I just see Sheffield Wednesday, they've got that bounce back ability. I could be wrong. About that. But one team to watch out for, Ipswich. If you saw my transfer show recently, you would know why. Some of the transfers they've made have been absolutely brilliant. Does anyone watch Pieface? I have. I don't watch him much, but I do watch him the odd time now and again. Is it bad that I actually knew him from Big Brother before I knew him from YouTube, actually? I mean, that was back in the days when I wanted to try and watch reality TV. But obviously, I now know him much better being a good FIFA YouTuber. Moore's never been promoted as a head coach. That's true, but I just think with the squad he has, I think he could definitely do something. It doesn't matter, with Moore at the moment, he had that Doncaster side, but I don't think Doncaster actually were a side equipped to be in the position that they're in, and I think he got more out of it. So if he has that and he gets some good financial backing, I think he'll get some support. Oh, brilliant defending by Elvedi to stop Morata having a tap in. Spain looking very dangerous here. Spain, it was a good cross by Azpilicueta. Brilliant interception by Elvedi. A good clearance, and that is another corner won by Spain. And of course, their first goal came from a corner. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Why am I yawning? I don't know why. I'm even annoyed at myself, if you hear me. Right. Who's going to take this corner? I don't even know who's going to take it. Switzerland just trying to set up their defence. Corner comes in. Header. Oh, it's saved. Saved by Jan Sommer. It's a really good header by Azpilicueta, but it's well saved by Jan Sommer. Switzerland try and counter-attack, but He sounds like a 12-year-old. When he rages, he sounds like a 12-year-old, I guess. Oh, his one-liners are probably stuff you'd hear from a 12-year-old as well. But no, it's like he's got what I would call small man syndrome. Not small in size, but like small in like mental mind. That's all I'd say. But to be fair, actually, out of it, he is actually a very, very intelligent guy. It's just how he puts himself on camera, I guess. He has a brilliant header by Azpilicueta. Poor defending by Uncanny, though. How can you get out-muscled by Azpilicueta? I'm sorry, but I know him from Chelsea, and he's one of the easiest players to out-muscle. And how does Uncanny, with him being almost 5 inches taller than Azpilicueta, not even have a sniff on him? That's not good defending by Uncanny. He needs to work on that. Here comes Spain again, looking just very, very confident here. Here's Morata, a little bit deep right there. He's going to give it to Ferran Torres, who switched positions, actually. He switched to the left-hand side. Trying to find Morata again, but this time Uncanny improves his defending and does well to deny Morata. No. I knew that's what you meant, honey. I do know that. Yeah, I knew it was I knew he was just under 30, but I actually didn't know he was literally 29. But no, yeah. Well, his voice is deeper, you would say, than a 12-year-old would be. But it's just how it is, I guess. Who in the FA Cup? I'm going to say Everton, actually. I don't know why. I've got... but the thing is with Benitez, he doesn't really prioritise this sorts of tournaments. It'll be a boring team. I'm actually going to say Liverpool. I don't know why. Liverpool might go on a cup run. Chelsea. No. Arsenal. No, Arsenal can't win it. Spurs. No, Spurs can't win the trophy. Man City. Oh, it's going to have to be Man City. All right, Man City. I don't want it to be them, though, honestly. Right. Sarabia looking like he's just been injured. What's happened here? Oh, it was a tackle by Rodriguez. It looked an alright tackle to me, but his foot goes in pretty strongly on Sarabia. But now as it stands with that goal, Spain will be the first semi-finalist of Euro 2020. When's the last time Spain have been in the semi-final of this tournament? Has it since been I don't think they've made the semi-final in 2014 World Cup. I don't think they made the semi-finals in Euro 2016. World Cup 2018, no. They got out of round of 16 even in that. So yeah, it'll definitely be at least 4 years since. In fact, did he? No, Spain. Did Spain surely was in Euro in 2016 or not? Am I mad? Maybe I'm thinking of Italy, who didn't qualify for that. Jack saying Exeter. That'll be a nice team to see win. Switzerland. I'm just reading the teams. No, Spain, of course, were in their group. In there. Maybe where did Spain get into in Euro 2016? Here's Ferran Torres, brilliant tackle by Elvedi. And it's even a better tackle because it will be a Switzerland throw-in. Knockout phase. So Spain got knocked out by Italy in Euro 2016. So quarterfinals, they didn't make one in 2016 either. What about World Cup 2014? Had Spain? This is actually Spain's first quarterfinal in quite some time, to be honest with you. So where did Spain get to in World Cup? Oh, Spain didn't get out of their group, didn't they? I'm pretty sure Spain didn't get out of their group. Yes, they finished third, didn't they? Wow. Okay. Zuba, on the left-hand side. Ricardo Rodriguez. Vargas. It's well defended. Vargas does quite well here, but good defending by Coke. Yeah, so actually, this will be Spain's first... This is Spain's first quarterfinal in over 10 years. And this will be Spain's first semi-final since they've won the World Cup in 2010. So quite incredible, really. Spain have really underperformed all these years. And I know, there's been a lot of talk thinking that Spain's style of football, has been questioned. But to be honest with you, Spain have really stepped up. I mean, it could be down to the teams they're playing. But, in other tournaments, they didn't even get out of their group, didn't they? So in World Cup 2014. So they have improved. Anyone ever been interested in Alexa's podcast? Well, I love it, but I wouldn't have guests. But I'd also got to make something unique about it as well, and I've just not got that creative mind. If I were to work with actual producers and editors who can think of podcast ideas for me, that I would definitely work with that. Good defending by Kenny there. And Kenny holding the ball quite a fair bit. Vidma trying to find Vargas here. Well defended by Jordi Alba. Do you know when Euro 2012? Oh, no, they did, didn't they? I completely missed out Euro 2012. I don't know why I thought I completely forgot about Euro 2012. Okay, so it's their first quarterfinal and semi-final in 9 years. So not quite 10 years, but 9 years. I think that's close enough. No, you're quite right. That was 4-0 against Italy, wasn't it, in the final? Quite right. Okay. Ferran Torres. Oh. Not bit too strong there with that pass. I keep clicking on the wrong things. It's so irritating here. I'm actually going to close this because it's getting so irritating. This is what I want. Because I just needed to look at some names quickly. Yes, Sarabia. Okay. Let's go on capture, actually. Because I think now's the time to do so. So, as you can see, look at this momentum. It's been really one-way traffic. Switzerland really barely getting into that. I think that one spike is when they had a corner. And it came to nothing. So, bit generous for me to give Switzerland that. To be honest with you, they didn't even really have anything going into goal. 0.03. Look at that, 79% possession to 21. Only one shot. Spain had 3, 2 on target, 1 off target, 1 blocked shot there. Spain won a free kick just outside the box again, but it's not going to be given to their way. 3 corner kicks to 1, 2 offsides, 2 fouls each, 1 big chance and 1 big chance missed for Spain. That, I think, would have been their header, actually, from Azpilicueta, probably. Shots inside the box, 1, 2 shots outside the box, 2 to 1 there, 1 safe from Sommer, which was from that Azpilicueta header. Severovic, couple of deflections. Vidma now, it's well defended, and it'll be a Switzerland corner. Brilliant block by Jordi Alba. So Switzerland doing what they can there to get those clearances there, but at the moment, it's not really going their way. What they need is that they need to get the opportunities from those set pieces. You could go training, but it's a bit late, and I'm having a beer instead. Honestly, that's my attitude every single day. You need to cut that out. Okay, Shaqiri taking the corner, header, and Kanye with the header, and it's over. That's probably the best chance that Switzerland have crafted, and it was way over the goal. But if it stays 1-0 going into half-time, I don't think that's awful for Switzerland. I don't think that is the worst-case scenario for them to be in. If they're 2-0 down before half-time, I think it'll be a lot more difficult for Switzerland to get into this again. Here's Kanye again. Pass it down to... what a good ball there to find Vargas. Shaqiri, sorry. Shaqiri there, and the right hand side, he keeps the ball in. Defended again. Their defending has been brilliant, Spain, to be honest with you. Do you like other sports other than football? Cricket I like, tennis, don't mind it. Coventry City have Waghorn. You're very, very disappointed in that transfer. Waghorn, for me as a player, is someone with an abundance of potential. Like, when I saw him at Ipswich, I thought he was it. I thought he was the one player who can rip up the championship. Derby, you know, in his first couple of years at Derby, I thought he did all right, but recent seasons, you know, especially last season, he kept Derby up, you know, but that might not happen within what's been happening with Derby in the next couple of days. But also, just, he's not turned up until, you know, literally like the final day of the season. So, a bit similar with Lewis Grabban with Forest, with also an East Midlands club, you know, those high-profile strikers have not turned up, and if he has joined Coventry, then I don't know if he's going to really improve there. Benik Afobe has signed for Millwall. I have seen that, and it's good that you guys are telling me these transfers now, because these are going to be this is going to be Monday's video. I think we're going to have to do a transfer show. Going to have to do. Right. Spain's still having a bit of a ball. This game's being played at St. Petersburg, by the way, if you guys were wondering. Right, we're back. The stream briefly disconnected, but I think we're back to the stream. Coventry City should not have sold Manny James. Yes, he's joined Bristol City, hasn't he? I think I may have talked about it. If I haven't talked about my transfer today, it's definitely something I've got to do very, very soon. But yeah, right now, unfortunately for Coventry, as long as they can get more transfers in, you know, they will be struggling. Of course, they got Ben Sheaf back, which I think is all right. But for me, Ben Sheaf was there in the beginning part of the season, but then he went missing in the second half of the season. It's almost like Ben Sheaf played in his role, really. So yeah, I don't know. But Martin Radcon, I've only just saw the notification now for Coventry, and it's bizarre. It's bizarre, really. I don't know how he'll thrive. Who will be Rochdale's new boss? I do talk about Rochdale in the video I do want to release at half-time. It's about managerial video. I don't know. Keith Hill was actually the favourite last time I checked the managerial odds for Rochdale. A return to Rochdale, AFC, maybe. Recently been sacked by Tranmere, I think. Yeah. I know he's the favourite to return, but I don't think he'll go back. I don't think he will. Right, I think because the stream disconnected, we've lost our views a bit. Here's Vargas, number 11, giving Vidmo with the cross. Alba's been brilliant. Jordi Alba, for me, is my man of the match so far. Not only going forward, but his defensive work has been brilliant. He has really, really gone... He's stopped every single cross from Switzerland. He really has. And obviously, you know, one big issue with what France had. Switzerland had too many crosses. Of course, Savevic's second goal came from a cross and a header. Here's corner from Shaqiri. Header again, but it's headed over. It probably would have been a foul anyway. It looks like... Who got that header there? I couldn't quite see. It looked like it was Vidma who got the header, but it's over. Yeah, Vidma with the header, but just really, really off target. I won't lie, it's been a bit of a disappointing game so far. I've really hoped for more goals. I mean, we still do have a second half to come. Okay, it's just confirmed that I'm doing my shift tomorrow. So I'm definitely not gonna have any time to do videos tomorrow. I mean, I could try to, but it's gonna be so difficult. Right, here comes Pedri now. I've not seen too much of him, but he's done a brilliant ball to find Sarabia. Sarabia giving the ball away. Brilliantly won, though, by Vargas. Harrison thinks Morecambe will be in the playoffs again, but they've been promoted to League One. So you're saying Morecambe will be in the playoffs for League One. I mean, it'll be an unbelievable achievement for them. Have they got... Is this Stephen Robertson, their manager now? Who they recently got from a Scottish Championship. Coventry versus Northampton is in August the 11th, 7:45. Oh, that'll be an exciting game for you, Jack. Okay, here's Shaqiri. I think... Is he on? Chance. Oh! Right, he's offside. I think. I thought he was off. Yeah, he's off. If he was onside, that would have been a penalty for Switzerland there. Oh, I think it was Zuber who tried to run into the box, but I think he was caught offside. If he was not offside, that would have been a Switzerland penalty, which would have been big for them, literally within minutes before half-time. What Spain need to do now, if Spain could just push forward, keep the ball in their half, or even just get another goal. Right, it has come as a Zakaria own goal. Then why have none of the other apps have said it's an own goal? I think I've got to change the score sheet now. One Football's saying it's a Jordi Alba goal. What is SofaScore saying? SofaScore said it's a Zakaria own goal. What has Sky Sports said? They said Jordi Alba as well. I think it's a Zakaria own goal now. Now that I think about it, let's avoid it as Zakaria's own goal. Because Zakaria has had a brilliant game. Oh, not Zakaria. Alba's had a terrific game with Zakaria. Being vice versa, he's stepping in for Granit Xhaka's shoes, and it's not easy to do that. Right. I need to fix that. Hang on a minute. Fixing that. There we go. Have I been to Bolton? No, I've not, Harrison. Oh, Harry's predicted 3-0 to Coventry. I'm seeing a 2-1er or a 1-1er in that one. Northampton do step it up with European. I was going to say European competitions. Own goal has now been the top goal scorer of the Euro since Michael Platini in the 1984. Oh my gosh! I mean, I think it's a brand new record. I think own goals. I mean, it's shocking, really. But do we generally see more own goals? You know, within the divisions. You know, in the English leagues. You know, the German leagues, Spanish leagues. I mean, if we see more own goals there, then maybe it's not natural. But it's just a bit shocking, really, because we've not really seen those stats and we've not really looked into it. But I guess it could be the tactics, really, you know, just throwing your bodies on the line. Who win the Championship 2023? So that's going to be the next seasons. I'm going to say one who's been relegated from the Premier League, and I'm going to predict Brighton. Why not? It'll be someone who I don't think will be, or it'll even, you know what, no, Norwich. Norwich for next season. I've changed my mind now. Okay, thanks for the 3 of you watching. If you haven't liked the stream, please do like the stream. It does really help. We are on, how are we doing actually? 8 at the moment. Let's try and push to 15. That'd be terrifically appreciative. If you haven't subscribed, or if you are new, please do hit that subscribe button. It does really help. We're 9 away from 600, which is incredible. Obviously, I made my deal. If you do get 600 before Euro 2020 ends, I wear my umbrella hat in whatever accord you guys have. So, a bit nervous on that, because you guys actually might prove me wrong this time, because I said that bit, but thinking that you guys weren't going to be able to do it, but you might prove me wrong there. Harrison's thinking Brentford for 2023, and you're saying Brighton will stay up. Yeah, I mean, I said Brighton at first, but then I thought, I don't know, maybe there'll actually be more teams that'll go down below Brighton, so that's why I think Norwich, because I think they'll be one of those teams. And they just know how to win the Championship. I think if Norwich win the Championship again, I think they win it the most amount of times out of any other club. I think they're currently got the joint most titles with Wolves at the moment. I could be wrong there. It's like a foul from Azpilicueta on Zuba. Yeah, that is a foul. I don't think he's been booked. I think it was quite a dangerous challenge there, actually. Okay, so 1 minute of added time. Now, what I will say, guys, if any of you are still here, I'm going to release my video on my channel within half time, because I think you guys will be able to tune in and you'll be able to watch it very soon. In fact, what I think I'm going to do, well, first I'm going to move this name because it's in the way. But what I'm going to do is that you guys can go and see the video, and at halftime I might quickly get some food because I am really, really hungry at the moment. Spain continuing to have the ball here. Brilliant overlapping play by Alba. He's finding Morata. Going to give it back to Alba. Oh, brilliant play by Sarabia. It's good defending, to be fair, by Zakaria. Vidma boots it away. Headed away. And that's the halftime whistle. It's 1-0 to Spain from a Dennis Zakaria own goal. Very unfortunate on Zakaria's part, but once again, probably didn't need to do, the movement that he did there. So 1-0 to Spain going into half-time. What team would a player get injured first? I think whoever plays first, really. You know, you tend to get an injury in most games nowadays. Right. Where's... Oh, I've just closed the thing where I've put my video. I'm just going to very quickly just double check that the video's fine. And then, if it's fine, I'm going to release it to you guys now. No, it's fine. Okay, so here we go, guys. A little bit later than 5:45, but it's now published. And see, you can get the first like. I think it's going to be me. Yeah, it's me. Right, there you go, guys. So enjoy. I've just released a video for you guys. It's 11 minutes long. And it should be an interesting one, to say the least. May I have your attention? Alex has supported Derby as his championship club. I have not, really. I don't support any championship club. You know, and to be honest, I don't really want to be a YouTuber or a championship YouTuber that supports a championship club, really. You know, I like to set myself apart by not supporting a single club. But yes, guys, the video I have made today is officially out on my channel now. If you get out of this video, you'll be able to see it. And if you can, like, comment, share, do whatever. That'll be terrifically appreciative. I'm just checking who's around. I'm going to see if I can quickly get some food down me. Hang on. So, half-time, 0-1. What are your thoughts? Okay, one for home. Okay. That injury to Mbolo, I hope it's not serious. I think it will definitely affect the way that... Oh, right. Big breaking news here. Very big breaking news. Just got it from Sky Sports. Derby to remain in the Championship for 2021-22. Big breaking news. Derby survived on the final day. They have been fined £100,000, but they will remain in the second tier. Now, the EFL decided not to appeal an independent commission's decision on financial irregularities. So they'll stay in the Championship for 2021-2022. There'll be more to follow, but that's big breaking news here. Derby County have officially avoided getting relegated down to League One. What are your guys' reactions on that? I mean, it's huge news. It's huge news in the Championship. We thought that Derby could have been deducted a couple of points from last season, and you know any points deducted would have seen them relegated. But Derby have officially stayed up for this season. Now, it doesn't mean that they'll not get a deduction for this season. That could still be in the air. They may get a deduction for this season. We still don't know what EFL have decided. But they've decided not to appeal against it. So it means they're not going to push 4 points deduction from the previous season, which I do think with that consistency basis is correct. It would have been very unfair on Derby comparing for what they did with Birmingham, comparing what they did with Sheffield Wednesday. I mean, Sheffield Wednesday especially, because with Sheffield Wednesday, I mean, in a way, all three of these clubs, you know, have not really been dealt right. Birmingham should not have got the points deduction as quickly as they did. Sheffield Wednesday should have got their deduction sooner from what they did. And Derby now looking like that their deduction or whatever fine they're having is not really, really clear. And almost in a way, they've almost been toyed around between the two divisions. So, in a way, it's just what's so frustrating is the lack of consistency and the fact that all three of these clubs, you know, been given deductions recently, have really been screwed over some way by the EFL, you know, by just not getting some things right. Jack wanted Derby to go down. I mean, that might be a bit of bias there, but I felt it would have been very harsh to relegate Derby at this moment, unless it would have been a huge breach of financial irregularities. But my issue with that would have been is that the EFL should have deducted Derby points sooner. You know, like what they did with Wigan. You know, Wigan, I know their situation was much different. They had administration. But they were given the points deduction like that. And that gave Wigan the chance to actually work to try and breach that points deduction. If Derby had that, you know, and Derby survived, you know, there would have been no complaints there. But really, it's just such... There's such a lack of inconsistency there, and it's really frustrating. It really is so frustrating being a supporter of the Championship and the EFL. Oh, thanks for liking my video. We're on 9 likes at the moment. Apparently 2 comments, but I can only see 1. We've got imaginary comments coming in, apparently. Maybe someone literally just commenting as soon as it is right now. But if you are going to watch that video, that's absolutely fine. If anything, I might actually use this time to quickly get some food because I am absolutely starving. Right, looks like Nigel de Jong is doing punditry. So they are keeping him on despite Netherlands being out of Euro 2020. Good on him, to be honest. Who else have they got? I don't even know who. Oh, they've got Graham Souness and Roy Keane. That's actually not a bad 3 people they could have had, actually, on this game. I'm interested to see who they've got later. In fact, has BBC One got the next game? I think BBC One might have the next game, actually. I need to double check that. By the way, let me know if you are checking out my recent video as well, which is, of course, my reaction on the managerial news. If you are seeing that, then I could use this time to try and get some food before I'm back. Okay, hang on. Is it BBC? Yeah, BBC One have got it. Okay, so it'll be Nenakan, that lot. Right. I think I've got up to 5 minutes before the second half's going to start. In fact, the timer should go. I don't know why I've not turned that off yet. Hang on a minute. There we go. Right. Not had too many views today, but that's probably because this stream's been around last minute. In fact, what I do need to do, I need to finish the thumbnail for Belgium, Italy, just so I can get people a fair warning when I'm going live. All of this has been so last minute, but I have somehow managed to pull it off. I don't know how, but I did. All right, thanks for the likes, actually. In fact, more people have liked my video than more people have liked my stream, which is quite amazing. I don't think that's ever happened before. Let's see if I could quickly do this thumbnail. I'm going to try and do it as quickly as I can. So, let's actually put you first. Let's show you capture first, and we'll analyze this half together. And then we'll... Actually, what I do need to do, I need to get Euro 2020 Fantasy League up as well. Is that signed in? My score. Oh, no, yeah, this is me signed in. Leagues. View. There we go. Right. So let's see that. So AJ was still first. You know, it won't change until, you know, the end of the day. But I'm a bit concerned how it is at the moment. Okay. Let's go back onto this. So Switzerland, until like the end of that half, like the final 10 minutes, started getting a bit more because they were getting more corners out of it, and they were actually pushing the likes of Albert and Pau Torres did make some brilliant blocks from their crosses. You know, they've both, that left-hand side has had a fantastic game at the moment. Morata's been kept very quiet a bit. I'm surprised Ferran Torres has got a lower rating than Morata, to be honest. 71% possession to 29, 4 shots to 3. So actually, Switzerland has shot more. But look at that, 0 on target, and that's a big issue. 2 shots on target and 2 block shots. 4 corner kicks to 3, 3 offsides, 4 fouls to 2. 1 big chance missed by Spain, which of course was that chance from Azpilicueta. Shots inside the box, 2 to 1. So Switzerland having a bit of intent, but they're just not really having that same success like they did against France. They need to keep going with that. If they can continue to grind out and to really get into the box, eventually Spain will panic. And we have seen that Spain defensively are not that good. So that's what Switzerland need to do. They definitely need to keep pushing Spain, and eventually they'll get their opportunity. Thanks to the 2 of you watching, and thank you to whoever's just subscribed to the channel. We're now on 592. 8 away, guys. Oh my god, I can't believe this. We're 8 away from 600. We could by this week get it. I'm trying to calm down here, but this is quite unbelievable. And you know what? I've only just looked at my stream here. It's actually not that far behind. You know, it used to be 20 seconds behind, but it's only like 5 or 10 seconds behind this time. So I'm hoping the stream doesn't get this much delayed in the future. Right, I'm going to see if I could quickly do the thumbnail for the Italy and Belgium game. Right, now I need to make the thumbnail, so I need to pick 2 players that I want. Okay, that's who I'm going to do. In fact, guys, let me know. Actually, okay, there's only one of you watching. But either way, let me know if you want to see an exclusive. Do you want to see me how I make my thumbnails? Because that I actually think would be very, very cool for you guys to see. Do you guys want to know how I make my thumbnails? Because I'll be making Belgium and Italy's right now. I think it'll be interesting for you guys to see it. Oh, one thing I do also need to do, I need to upload on the Shorts channel. I've not uploaded on the Shorts channel for ages. But yeah, to the couple of you that are here, I mean, not many, but a couple of you, do you want to see how I make my thumbnails? Because I actually think that would be a really good exclusive thing for you guys. Man, I'm just always tired. I'm just always tired. I can't help it. Oh dear. Where's these missing comments? I'm getting a load of these missing comments on my channel recently. So I'm just looking at the video and apparently there's a missing comment there. Okay, they don't want to see it. Gonna get images first. Can I just get a singular picture? Is it so difficult to find a singular picture? There's one. Oh. Why is it so blurry? There we go. I'm finally going to get one more player in. Who have I not done yet in Italy that I've not done in the thumbnail? I guess I could do him. Oh, that's actually not a bad picture. Use that one. Right, guys. So how many of you here at the moment? Apparently none. Oh no, apparently 2 of you. Okay, so 2 of you are here, by the way. Harrison, welcome back. So, do you let me know, guys? Do you guys want to see how I make my thumbnails? Because this is, I think, the right time for me to show you guys. Because I'm going to make the Belgium and Italy thumbnail for you. Just so I could schedule it so everyone has got a bit of time and just a bit of notice before I stream it. But do you guys want to know how I make the thumbnail and how quickly I can do it? Just threw away my mask there. Oh, big news, a big bit of transfer news. Andre Silva's just joined Eintracht, he's at Frankfurt. He's just joined Leipzig, which is, yeah, brilliant move for him. Right, Harris is saying yes. Right, okay, let's actually do this. Okay, so let's go capture. I think capture is, we're about to start the second half. Are you kidding me? Oh, I was waffling too much. Yeah, it is a bit behind the scenes. Exactly. Let's just get the timer back, and then I'll show you guys how I do it. It is indeed behind the scenes. Switzerland are kicking off in the second half. Just got to wait for Michael Oliver. There we go. So, second half just started. Right, I'm not going to get my food then after all. So, best way for me to do this, capture. So, look at this. Pixlr is the software I use. I've already got this template here. I've already done the footer down there. I've already got the badges and all the essentials here, including the live bit. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put the players in. Now, I've chosen Hazard as Belgium's representative as he scored the winning goal. So I'm just going to drag the image up just to make sure that nothing else gets in the way. So just going to drag it all up. Just get rid of that advertisement because that doesn't need to be there. But we've now got a great big gaping background in the way. So how do we get rid of that? Now, I didn't actually realize this until a couple months ago. But if you've got this version of Pixlr, you can get rid of a background using a tool called, I can't remember, it's called Lasso Select. Oh, Olmo with a chance. He's just been substituted on and someone makes the save. So if you put it to the polygon feature as well, what you do here is click and trace a line around the area you want to keep. So you keep doing this until, you get the shape you like to have. It's not perfect. It won't be perfect, but it's close enough. What's better is that I think it's better for you, to leave things there rather than to cut important things out. So I'd rather that it would have a couple of traces of background rather than cutting bits of a person off by, just trying to keep to structure. So yeah, you just keep doing this until you make it. Oh, what's happened here? So cross comes in with Zuba. Oh, Alba. Alba with the header and Simon and palms it away, but it's a corner to Switzerland. That's what Switzerland need to do. These crosses can definitely be the difference in this game, right? So yeah, we just keep this going. Please don't score whilst I'm trying to do a tutorial here. Oh, all right. It's well collected by Spain, but Switzerland need to keep doing this. This is how Switzerland will get their goals. So obviously now I've made it to the bottom. Now you've got to join all of that together from the beginning. Now, Control and C allows you to copy. Control V allows you to paste. And now look at this. We've got an entirely new image there. We can then delete the one with the background. And now we've got this one. And you know what? Right now, there's only like a couple of things I'm going to erase. You can erase stuff using the erase tool here. That chin is a bit too pointy for my liking, so I'm going to, just going to keep that. I think that's just about there. But to be honest, I actually think the rest of it is fine. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go edit, stroke, just so he gets an outline. So what I'm going to do now is rotate it. Make it a bit smaller. That's what she said. Now I'm going to make sure it matches the exact parallel of, it's right on parallel with that line. In fact, that's not quite it. I'm very, very precise when it comes to this. And then, in this moment, in fact, image is a bit too big there. I'm going to drag it down also. There you go. That looks about right. Now I'm going to drag this below the line, which I think is quite far down. It's right there. So it looks like the line is covering it. So then I do it with one other player, and that is how I'm doing it. Photoshop tutorial, nice. I know well, it's not really Photoshop. It's how I make my thumbnails. But this is just a bit of an exclusive for you guys. So I'm making my thumbnail for Italy and Belgium, and I'm showing you guys how to do it. So I've picked Torgan Hazard for Belgium's representative. I'm gonna do Chiesa for Italy. Now, I'm not gonna necessarily need all of that. I think we can definitely cut it from around here. Gonna make that a little bit bigger as well, I think. Just so we can definitely see the face of the player. And then we just do the same thing we did with Torgan Hazard. Okay, here comes Spain. Cross, header. Oh, Koke with the header, but it's over. Okay, so I don't normally like these images because when they get their, hands and fingers out, it's a lot more difficult to edit. But let's see how I do here. So I am just going to do like a straight line here. Is that going to work? Actually, scratch that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to... Can you stop? Oh, why is it going wrong? Delete. Well, I'm going to undo all of that. Hang on. Okay. Normally when it goes to images like this, they take a lot longer because obviously, it's just trying to get, Photoshop all the fingers in. But, Harrison, welcome to the stream. ADT, welcome to the stream. Didn't want to turn this stream into a Photoshopping tutorial, but it's almost turned out to be like that because we had a bit of time. But second half's come back a little bit quicker than I thought. So, yeah, I will be commentating on the game as soon as this thumbnail is done because I do want to try and get the video done right. We will include that then. There can be a way where you can, prevent any of that work, but unfortunately, just based on the shape on the image, it's a bit difficult. So as you can see, it gets a bit irritating if you, trying to do fingers and stuff like that. But to be fair, he has clenched his hands pretty well, actually, Chiesa. So it's not like there was one picture I had, I think of Ronaldo, where he had all of his fingers out, stretched. And that was very irritating for me to try and cut out. But, with this, it's not perfect, but... if you've got bits of the background, it's better to have bits of the background where you can erase rather than cutting abnormal bits part of the face or the body that, you won't be able to get back. So that's my advice on that. So down here, around there. All right, this is going to be quite irritating for me, just doing that one finger there and then that thumb. But actually, it's not that bad because I make it feel like it's easy. But when you're doing this at night, it's a lot tougher. And I guess under the pressure as well, I would have been put under pressure here, but actually not that bad. So obviously you get to where you started with the editing. It's now going to flash like this. Control-C to copy. Oh, that's not gone right. That's not gone right here. That's not... yeah, that's not worked. Oh, damn. What's happened? Why has that not worked? Has it? Nothing's even happened there. What the hell happened here? Yep, it's not worked. Okay, I'm going to have to do all of that again. Brilliant. Ryan Busana, Woods, Boots signed a 2-year deal in Sunny Hill. Yeah. But you can get the gist now. That is how I do my thumbnails. Now, I'm just going to quickly finish that Chiesa, and then I'll publish the thumbnail, and then you'll know I am doing Belgium and Italy later. So, and I will commentate on this game. Nothing's really happened in this half so far. I think Spain, for me, probably slightly the better side. But Switzerland have had their moments, which, they can be encouraged by. But this is so annoying. I've got to do all of that again. Don't know why it didn't choose to work this time. Sometimes it happens, but the best way about this is to not get frustrated using these technologies. When you're doing YouTube and stuff like that, when you've got to rely on so much technology, it does go wrong sometimes. And you know what? One thing I do need to get better in, I work in a really tight schedule, really. But if I found a way that I can still upload things in time despite things going wrong, I'll be set, But I've got to work with a very little advanced technology that I have, but also try to upload despite on time, despite all the issues there. Looks like Switzerland have got a free kick in their half. Switzerland. This is a big half for Switzerland. Can you imagine Switzerland in the semi-final of this tournament? That would be incredible. Okay, just a minute, guys. Just doing this Chiesa again. Nearly done already. Down here. Down like this. And right. Copy. Paste. There we go. It's worked. Cross brilliantly defended by Koke. Shaqiri this time with the cross. And I tell you this, was it Shaqiri? No, I don't think it was Shaqiri. My mistake. No, it wasn't cleared by that player. Who was it? Who cleared that? I think he may have been a substitute who've come on. How many subs has Spain? Header! Oh! Very close. Zakaria, I thought I'd equalised, but it bounces wide. Unlucky. No, Gerard Moreno. So they've made 2 subs. Sarabia and Morata are off, and Olmo and Moreno are on. So good defending by Moreno, actually. Have I been to a campfire? Yes, but a long time ago. I've not been round a campfire for ages. When you used to have beavers and cubs and stuff like that, it was almost necessary that we needed, an experience like that. Okay. That Chiesa doesn't look too bad, actually. I don't know about the face and the hair, but it will do. So we make that at its nice size. That's what she said. Then dragged it down so it looks nice on the thing. There we go. And that's that done. So I'll just save that. Just call it something. Blah, 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 blah. And now I'm going to go to Streamlabs and schedule the stream. And then what you should see is the thing teasered. Oh, I tell you what. Switzerland doing much better in this half for me. They're having a lot more success down the wings. So Zuba with the cross, but no one in the box to receive. And Unai Simon collects it very easily. This is the thumbnail. And I've called it the right thing. Just schedule it at the right time. 7:45. Well, I attempt to get it done at 7:45. But what you should see on my channel around about now is now another stream's been signalled, which is that Belgium-Italy game. Have I eaten Nutella? Yes, absolutely love it. Not good on the diet, so I've not had it for ages, but absolutely love Nutella if I was given it. When Championship games are on Sky, are you going to do a watch-along? I'll try to, because it seems to me that a lot of you really like me doing a watch-along, which, to be fair, if that's what you guys like me to do, then I would definitely do it. So, these watch-alongs are definitely not going to be going away, after Euros, You mentioned me in the video comments. Oh, have you? Oh, thank you so much, man. I do appreciate it. And Bensound hearted my comments as well. Oh no, Ben's just put. That's very odd. But Ben's actually commented on his own video there. Focus on next times. He needs to do another club for me. Oh, that would have been a good goal by Ferran Torres, but it's just wide of the post. What should we get Ben to do? I might troll him and do Blackpool. Oh man, you know what? Because it's actually an interesting story, so you'll think it's a good idea, but he'll hate doing it. And you've made my comment the most hearted comment as well. Thank you guys so much for that. Oh, no, I have answered that, Jack. So, yeah, on the watch-alongs, you know, these watch-alongs are not over. I'll tell you that. I don't know how consistent I'll make them, but if you guys want to see them, I'll definitely do them. And it seems that I do a lot better in terms of views and subscribers if I do that. So why not? Why shouldn't I do it? It just depends on my free time personally. Thank you guys for watching, by the way. We're doing much better with viewings in this second half. If you haven't liked the stream, please do like the stream. It does really help. Please subscribe if you're new, or if you haven't, it does really help. We're 8 away from 600. Unbelievable. We're so close. So close. Could we get 600 tonight? I mean, probably not. But if we get it tonight, that will be absolutely incredible. So, brilliant. Fantastic. I do know about the first game of the season being West Brom and Sheffield United. That's going to be a big game. Will you do it when where we beat Sheffield United? Well, you know, I won't do a watch-along because of certain teams, you know, doing other things. Who will bottle it again? You think Swansea. So you're thinking who will bottle a playoff final? I have a feeling it's going to be a team who've not made the playoffs. I'm going to say Reading. But, you know what? It's so difficult to predict with Reading at the moment. They've still got a lot of their players from last season. But if they lose them, then forget it. Could be Swansea. Although they did manage to get someone in. I've forgotten his name. But it's the guy from PSV Eindhoven. What's his name? Who they got? He's it's a striker. Counting my 3-0 prediction. Well, fair enough. You know, we'll keep that going. Eventually, we'll get it. I do know. Someone asked me about Alex Moat. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, I do know about Alex Moat going to West Brom. That will be covered in my next transfer show. It's Joel Pyro from PSV Eindhoven. That's who they got recently. I don't know how good he is. Could Wigan still win the championship next season? They won't be ADT. Now, we just got an announcement by Sky, literally about 15-20 minutes ago, that Derby will remain in the championship for 2021-2022. So that's been confirmed. If you're talking about 2022-2023, then yes, I think they've got as much of a chance as anyone in League One. I think League One's very, very open this year. Adam Clayton hat-trick. You know what? That would be unbelievable. Alex Moat's a class signing. I really like that signing. You know, I will talk about it more in my transfer show. I might try and do it on a Monday. Hopefully, there won't be too many. Transfers going on in that time. But I've already got so much to catch up on. Right, to give you a context in this game, we're in the 62nd minute here, and we've not really had anything going on. I'm so disappointed by the lack of goals in this game. I really am. I thought this game, you know, we were going to get plenty of goals, but Switzerland have struggled. Spain, you know, with that one goal, actually, has been very, very well disciplined in the defence. Oh, God, I can't stand Michael Oliver. I mean, I think it's just a vendetta against English referees for me. Sunjic screaming the top bins. Well, I think that's what everyone wanted to see from Sunjic, you know, from when he joined Birmingham. It'll be nice to get it sooner rather than later. Harrison is saying Everest will flop. I wouldn't say he was a complete flop at Birmingham, but I think, you know, because I think, to be honest with you, Birmingham didn't lose as many games as they had just because of Etheridge. Etheridge just had a really small part to play in that. Could they get a points deduction in the 2021-22 season? Nah, that's what I previously talked about. Derby would definitely not get a points deduction. That is what the EFL have announced. They won't decide to appeal against the disciplinary commission there. So we do know Derby won't get a points deduction, and they'll most definitely be in the 2021-22 season. But, okay, Simon with a big save. Big save by Unai Simon. Let's see this chance again. It's Vargas on the left-hand side. Zuba. And Simon with a big save. It wasn't actually... It was a bit of a tame shot, to be honest with you. But to be fair, it was actually a good reflex save. But in terms of points deduction for this season, 2021-22, that still could be beyond the realms of possibility. We just do not know. We do not know, to be honest with you, with the EFL. They still definitely have got more to follow. Header, it's headed away. And Spain defend it well. Sheffield United wouldn't give him a gift. His howler from Etheridge. We'll see. Etheridge I still think is a good goalkeeper. If he flops with Lee Bowyer, then I would be very concerned about Etheridge's career, because I do think, he's going to end near the end of his career. He's not one of the youngest goalkeepers around now. I'm seeing Xhaka on the bench, and you can see how annoyed he is, because he can't play because he's had too many yellow cards. Right, there's a bit of background noise in the moment. Hopefully you don't hear that. Right, I think my thumbnail has just been processed, so you should be able to see on my channel now that there's an upcoming stream coming. Yeah, there is one there, and I don't know if anyone's seen it yet. No one's seen it yet. So, yeah, later on you'll see Belgium versus Italy. Okay. I thought Etheridge was good for Birmingham last season. Yeah, I mean, he made his mistakes. I won't give him away from that. If someone makes a mistake, I will call him out on it. But I wouldn't say he's the reason why Birmingham flopped. That for me will be a bit harsh. Etheridge I always back as a goalkeeper. Since I've seen him in Cardiff, I think he's been brilliant. I just think he's been a bit unfortunate. I wouldn't say he was as good as he was at Cardiff, but I wouldn't say he's one of the worst. If I were to make him for a tier list, he would definitely not be in the worst tier. I know Etheridge made mistakes, but he made brilliant saves, and that's what I'm saying. He also saved penalties as well. So for me, did he save some at Birmingham? I can't remember if he saved a penalty for Birmingham. I know he definitely did at Cardiff, but I don't know if he saved a penalty with Birmingham. But either way, I do like Etheridge. I wouldn't say he's in the top of cream for crop at the moment, but he's definitely a capable keeper. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying as well. I know, and it's actually funny for me to note that a lot of people are predicting Birmingham not to finish too high based on their form near the end of the season, being inconsistent. But at the same time, you've got to remember, Bowyer put a weakened team out to get minutes. Put the strongest team out there, it'll be different. Oh, that was a good pass there, but well defended by Switzerland. We have got 23 minutes left in this game, so that's the amount of time that Switzerland have to scoring and the amount of time before I die of starvation. Yeah, in their last two games, that's when they played their youth players. I know it was by big goal line margins, but at the same time, it's what you expect when you've got someone like Zach G-Cock in goal, or you've got a load of young players who barely played minutes with Birmingham. I think there was up to 6-7 young youth players in that squad. They definitely would have been in contention of being averaging one of the youngest ages. Here's a chance. We have an equalising goal for Switzerland, and it's Xherdan Shaqiri with the equaliser. I didn't see the build-up to the goal, but I just saw that Switzerland had some space. That's a big goal for Switzerland. Oh my gosh. Right. It could be ruled out. You just don't know with VAR anymore, which is a real shame. But we might just have had a goal for Switzerland. And now they have 22 minutes to see if they can get anything more from them. Shaqiri, for me, has been their best player. And he deserves his goal. Brilliant bit of play. Oh, it's a real mix-up at the back. Freuler collects it. Laporte, the ball is cleared by Laporte, but it deflects of Pau Torres. Freuler collects it again, gives it to Shaqiri unselfishly. It goes under Azpilicueta, and Unai Simon can't reach it. It's definitely a goal for Switzerland. It is 1-1 in the 68th minute. I tell you what, Switzerland just keeps surprising us. Do you think you'll be thrashed by Sheffield United and Bramwell? I don't know about Sheffield United this season, but I'm excited with Jokanovic in charge. That's all I'd say. Blimey, this could be a game to extra time here. No, definitely not offside. Definitely not offside. It's given. Charlie, well, welcome. We've just had an equalising goal. Apparently, it's another. I swear they count that as another own goal. I don't think it should be an own goal. I think it should be Shaqiri. But if it is given as an own goal, yeah, it's not given as an own goal. Well, according to OneFootball, it's not given as an own goal. No, it's definitely Shaqiri with the goal. Freuler with the assist. And you know what? It was good by Freuler. I was a bit scared that Freuler was going to take the shot. But he gives it to Shaqiri, the much better option. Hits it under Azpilicueta. And it is an equalising goal. Brilliant. Jokanovic is in charge. And I actually think Sheffield United will do well. I'm really excited to see what they're like. Right. Who knows who's going to win this game now? I tell you what, I'm going to constantly be surprised by this Switzerland team. They really do impress me every single time they play. You know, I predicted Spain to win, but right now, I'm just not too sure that I'm going to get it right. And by getting it right, I mean my score prediction. That's what I mean. What I'm hoping for a little bit is now we're going to get a bit of a goal fest. Spain need to go out and play now. But they're not doing it. You just had a murder ball session and you're shattered. What? Did you have a gym session or a PE session or something? Thanks to all of you watching. Thank you for liking the stream. We're on 11 likes. So if we could push it to 15 likes, I'd be terrifically appreciative. We are 8 subscribers away. 8 away from 600. Unbelievable. If we can push to subscribers, if no one's subscribed or if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It really helps. I really, really do. And please share this channel as well to as many people as you can. Harrison's already promoted my stuff on BENHD's video. Not only doing that, but sharing it on social media. All of that does really help. It really does. There's a match down. Before the tournament, no goalkeeper has ever scored an own goal in US history. In this Euros, 4 goalkeepers have scored an own goal. Yeah, and I think this is definitely the most own goals in a single tournament. I think it's 10 now. So, a lot of records being broken, actually. But 4 goalkeeper own goals. Oh, a football session. Oh, right. Yeah. No, that's understandable. A lot of the time I would have to do football sessions after I do YouTube. There's no way I can ever do a YouTube video after a session. I'll be too exhausted. I've actually not had one in the last 2 weeks, but I'm definitely going to have one next week. Okay, here comes Switzerland again. Zuba, but he gets very, very well tackled by Azpilicueta. Given to Gerard Moreno. Ricardo Rodriguez does really well. Cross, Shaqiri. Zuba. Oh, it's defended by Pau Torres. Freuler. Not a good header. It's very well intercepted by Gerard Moreno again. And now here comes Spain. Spain need to get something. Here's Pedri. Alright. They've got Olmo now. Olmo is definitely going to have to be the one stepping up. And to be fair, he actually made a good difference when he was on for Spain previously. But he's barely touched the ball because Spain have just not... You know, especially in the last 20 minutes, they've not been anywhere near Switzerland's half. Right, and they're offside. Very disappointing half by... Spain, this really disappointing. Jokanovic is better than Boya. I would agree on that. Based on experience, yeah, but but they've both got different expectations. Jack would think differently, but you know what? You've got a right to have an opinion. Okay, is Valverde? Who's that given to? I can't quite see by the numbers. I think this actually brings a good time to put on capture and see what's happened. Look at this. So Switzerland have been going, it's been a bit back and forth, but Switzerland having a lot more of a momentum than Spain have had, which is why I've said that Spain have looked disappointing in this half. Substitutes, of course, I don't think, we've not had a single sub from Switzerland yet. So, I do lie. Vargas was on for Mbola, but that was from an injury. 67 to 33% possession. Look at that for the second half. Much closer than the first half. 61 to 39 compared to 71 to 29. 8 shots to 5. 2 shots on target to 1. 4 shots on target to 2, 2 block shots each, 9 corner kicks to 5, 4 sides to 2, 7 fouls each, 1 yellow card, 1 big chances, and of course, Switzerland scored their big chance, but Spain missed theirs, which is the big difference here. 6 shots inside the box to 3, 2 outside the box each there, 1 save each there. It's really been a good game from Switzerland, although there's a good interlapping play by Spain. Oh, that's because of Wetzel with the chance. It's kept on the pitch, though, by Jordi Alba. That was a good bit of play by Spain. Spain have not really been overlapping players that much in this half, but for the first time when they do get a good chance from it. Long balls, Switzerland have done more there. Tackles 21 to 11 and 14 there. 100% he's better. Boya was poor for Charlton last season in League One. He's a good manager, but I don't think he's in Jokanovic level. That's what I'd think. You know, I think Charlton is a bit unfortunate because I think Charlton overall, they were losing a lot of their players and they just simply, you know, oh, hang on, here could be a chance for Spain. Olmo. Corner given. Spain won a penalty, but I don't think it'll be given. No, but Charlton's squad has been like naturally eroding over time. Charlton had but Bowie had a difficult job. But to be honest with you, League One was so competitive. You know, obviously we saw the likes of Kenny Jackett, Lee Portsmouth. We saw a lot of good profile managers leave League One. Harry saying Birmingham will be in League One next season. I think that's definitely saying trying something to wind up Jack a bit. I don't think they will, but I would say Birmingham more likely than Sheffield United. That's all I'd say. I don't think they'll go down. I think their squad's a bit strong to be relegated. I mean, you just don't know. Sometimes, oh my gosh, Spain nearly scored there. It was a header, and then Pau Torres with the shot, but it's not on target. It's tame, and it's collected by Sommer. Header won by Laporte. So nearly like the Chuckle brothers who conceded the first goal almost turned into the brothers of arms, almost scoring the winning goal for Spain, but they can't quite do it. Red card! Oh my gosh! I just completely missed that challenge. Remo Freuler, who got the assist of the goal, has just been given a straight red card. Right, this is not good for Switzerland. What's happened? Oh, it's a 2 for the challenge on Gerard Moreno. Yeah, very late, and Moreno gets there first. Oh, yeah, okay. I can see why. Literally, as soon as I don't look at it, he sends him off. Right, it looks like he's going to go on VAR for this. I think. He might be suggested to go to VAR to check if it should be rescinded down to a yellow. Brewster will score 20 goals for Sheffield United next season. I think he'll score 15. But Brewster needs a big season more than anything. Right, no, I think he's off. I don't think Michael Oliver's going to look at VAR. But the fans are not happy, in Switzerland especially. They are really not pleased with that. They're definitely not in as high spirits as they were. Freuler's still not leaving the thing yet. Oh my god, I just saw a Jurgen Klopp lookalike there. Yeah, Freuler's gone. He's off the pitch. So Switzerland are now down to 10. That's a big blow. No, I was going to say, they are El Neni and Xhaka will be the Chuckle brothers of Arsenal, I agree. I was going to call Pau Torres and Aymeric Laporte the Chuckle brothers for Spain. Oh, man. I like Jack's called Ryan Woods the Ginger. Okay, João Moreno with a free kick. I am, to be fair. You know, even my shorts are white. So right now, I mean, I try not to be unbiased unless it's Chelsea or Colchester playing. But with the other games, you know, I really do try and stay unbiased. It's something that I think not too many YouTubers do, especially with football. I know Lebo is Lebo we the same with Gary Rowett. It depends with Gary Rowett because Gary Rowett for me has actually got a bit of stability with Millwall, but you know, I think Millwall out of anything need a big season. You know, They've been living it a bit safe in the past 2 seasons. They need to push up there a bit. Both need to go. I mean, Jacques has proven to have a good tournament, but I don't know if he's going to be the right player moving forward for Arsenal. El Neni, I would agree. El Neni's just not played enough. Well, I can't help with this shirt. You know, it's a top, a sports top that's red. It's not got. I couldn't wear an Arsenal badge here. I couldn't even show my face on camera if I did. Okay, here comes Switzerland now. If Switzerland win, going down to 10 men, that's quite incredible. You know, this is when Switzerland need to respond well, going down to 10 men. You know, in that position, you know what Van Netherlands found themselves in around this time. Netherlands couldn't cope with it. If Switzerland do cope with it, and especially they push Spain to extra time, that would be brilliant. It would be a brilliant performance by them. And I've got to be honest, Spain have not been impressive for me. Their goal, I thought, was very fortunate. They've not been forcing many chances. Switzerland have had more shots, more chances on goal as well. George, welcome to the stream. Boyer's been a fight with his Newcastle teammate. Yeah, Kieran Dyer being the other one. I actually remember seeing it live. That was probably where, at the time, when my parents were thinking, you know, should we actually show kids this sort of stuff? Right, Shaqiri's off, and Djibril So is going to go on for Switzerland, probably to add a defensive option there. Definitely holding for extra time, Switzerland will be doing now. And they've only got 10 minutes left to extra time as well. Lokonga, Basuma, Locatelli will be great replacements. Basuma will be a great signing. Locatelli, Gavanovic is going to go on for Severovic, who I think has had a quiet game. Oh, no, I did see that comment. I think you meant quit there. I mean, I can't remember who it was, but I made a silly reply afterwards, and someone said, and the other one was very forgiving, and then the other one's like, you need to stop. I'm like, whoa, okay. And can I just say, in that when I did that video as well, I had to go straight to a job, so that's why I made this video like that very quickly, so I couldn't really check too many things. I was just making sure that I said the correct stuff, and obviously we are all human and we make mistakes. George looks like he's got a fair bit of company. Right, we have got the final 10 minutes of this game here. Spain now with a numerical advantage, which should be big for them. But if I've got to be honest, Sommer's not really made any big saves in this game. Apart from like their shot which got into a goal, Spain have not been impressive for me. What do you mean about update immediately my channel? What do you mean? Lokonga, I've heard a bit about as well, ADT, and I think he'll be good. Oh, this could be a chance. Brilliant. Oh, no, I was going to say brilliant defending. Oh, it's side netting. It actually would have been a foul anyway, because that would have been harsh. Oh, no, actually, no, yeah, it would have been a foul. Ferran Torres did foul Vidma, to be fair. Vidma did get ahead of him there. I thought that was 720 years ago. Well, maybe think of like when football was around, you know, football, you know, as it is from now, you know, was first around, you know, like 1891 and stuff like that. Well, I found out before that, 1870s would have been around the time. I tell you what, I don't know, how many of you have seen Ben's recent video, you know, the thing he did with Derby? That is really encouraging me to do football fairy tales again. I won't lie, I miss it and I do want to do it. But right now, it's just it takes me a long time to make. If I could just get the script ready, then I can definitely do it. You know, the storyteller will be back, which will be incredible. Spain have been shocking in this tournament. I've got to agree. I mean, apart from Slovakia, where they really turned it around, and if I'm right in saying they had a numerical advantage there as well, you know, Spain, you know, in the other games, you know, they've not been great. You know, potentially a chance, Pedri, Moreno, and it's straight at Sommer. Yeah, it is a HITC Sport Test video. And you know, that's why because I feel like Football Fairy Tales for me is like the one video series I did was a bit HITC Sport-esque. And I definitely want to try and do that again. I actually think those types of videos I think are going to be doing a lot better on the channel now. Messi's a free agent now. I do know that. It was a good video. Yeah, I agreed. You know, it's just good insight, good history, good presentation, and comedy. You know, everything you could have wanted and more. And I think, you know, if I could just get a bit of time, because I think a lot of people have noticed Ben's not uploaded as much or as consistently. But I think a lot of it is just making these videos. You'll need to get the graphics, download them, get the music, write the script, and do all of that. But yeah, I definitely want to try and do a Football Fairy Tales maybe by this week. Who knows? But I've definitely got a good idea of what sort of topic I want to do. Me keep thinking, well, I don't want to do that. Okay. I think, sorry, I've just received something here. Yeah, I've just seen that. Okay. Chance, blocked, and Sommer's collected it. Harry has said Messi would go Man City. If he goes Man City, then Man City would have won things. The Premier League won't be ready for Messi and Man City. But how many of you here have actually watched my previous Football Fairy Tale series? And I won't lie, I do kind of cringe when I say my name, Football Fairy Tales, as a video. You know, I for me, you know, would really like, you know, like a better series name. Could you help me potentially think of a better name to call this series? Because I don't really want to call it Football Fairy Tales again. You know, it's just including fairy tales, which I think just sounds a little bit, I don't know, cringe. I'm just trying to think of like an alliterative title, which I think I can base like another series of it, but it would definitely be like the sequel of franchises from there. Is Azpilicueta. Oh, giving away cheaply there. Spain have not stepped up. You know, I thought with the numerical advantage they will step up, but they really haven't. It's been really like in the centre of the pitch. Here comes So. In fact, I don't think So is a defender. I think So is an attacking player. So, all Spain just about defend it. Oof. I tell you what, Spain are susceptible at the back. They really are. They're not great. Right, looks like we do have a Spain player down, which means we will have a big stoppage time. I think it's Pau Torres who's gone down. No, it's no. Oh no, it's Jordi Alba. Yeah, definitely not the player's fault there. I'm just trying to think what I can call this series. Thanks for everyone watching the stream, by the way. If you haven't liked the stream, please do so. We're on 13 likes, actually, so we're really close to 15 likes. I'll be terrifically appreciative. Oh, it looks like we're going to go on another extra time here. And please subscribe if you are new or if you haven't done. It does really help. We are 8 away from 600, which is incredible. I almost couldn't do my maths there, but now we are 8 away. Oh, man. Oh, I hope Shaqiri's not injured there. They just did a close-up on him, and he looks like he's got a bandage on his knee. Maybe, I don't know. It's just probably just something refreshing for him there. But yeah, good message, Jack. In fact, I think I'll pin that, actually, if I can. Can I do it via Streamlabs? No, I'm going to have to do it from the channel. Switzerland have done well, even if they lose this game. Fair play to them. I get that. And I do have a bad feeling they will. Because they are down to 10 men. But they've done well to hold out Spain to this. I really think they've done so well here. I'm just thinking, what am I going to have for dinner? Because I think at this rate, I'm going to be home alone at this rate. I'm going to have to make my own dinner. Maybe I'm probably going to have to get a Deliveroo or something tonight. Okay, here comes Spain. 89th minute of Switzerland, sorry. 89th minute. Oh, it's going to go to no one, and Spain will collect that. It'll be devastating for Switzerland if Spain score now. If you share the channel, you are PodChamp. I definitely agree that. I mean, I don't use those words. I don't know. Giddy Fry keeps using them. I don't know. I don't know if I've just grown out of the culture, really. You know, the Euros, you know, has been great, but it has prevented me doing stuff I really want to do with this channel, which is gaming. Want to do a bit more of that. Want to do football fairy tales and more HOTC Sport Test videos, and just, you know, more variety of content, really. Mini Surge, welcome back to the stream. So, we're currently in a 1-1 draw. We have got the 90th minute now. Koke with the shot. Ooh. Spain just not really doing anything at the moment. Big pog indeed. We've got 4 minutes of added time before extra time. So that's the amount of time that Spain or Switzerland have to get the winner. Here comes Spain in the left-hand side. Here's Olmo. Vidma wins the battle, though. Gosh, I tell you what. Switzerland have done well, but I think it's more or less really poor on Spain's part. They've not really been inventive going forward. The new Blues kit was good. Yeah. If you're talking about Birmingham's, yeah, I do like their kit. When more clubs have revealed their kits, I will definitely rank them, because I did do a video on that. In fact, it's actually one of my more popular videos when I ranked the kits there. You should do a FIFA Road to Glory career mode like Sunderland or Salford. Not a bad idea. Zuba off and Fastnacht is on. Oh my gosh. I mean, last time I did a career mode, I absolutely raged like mad. I think I'll do it on Colchester. I think. Because they need like an incredible career mode at the moment. You know, right now they've had their lowest league finish for quite a long time. Oh my gosh, I tell you what, I was thinking I was going to do my football fairy tales on Blackpool, but I actually might do on Colchester. I'm really tempted to do Colchester now. You don't like Albion, to be honest. Okay, that's fine. I think Switzerland are going to play out 2 extra time there. Oh, you don't like their kits. I've not been able to see their kit. Didn't they release... I think I may have seen them in their away kit. I think I know their kit, because I may have seen an Alex Morat in their new kit recently. We played Danish long ball in PE instead of sprints. I have no idea what Danish long ball is. I mean, I know what long ball is, but Danish long ball? I don't know if it's anything different. Right, it looks like Laporte's just been yellow carded. Probably preventing a Switzerland attack there. 1 minute. Oh no, it's a foul on Gravanovic. 1.5 minutes left for Switzerland to see if they can get 1 goal. I think it's going extra time. I think it's going extra time, guys. So we're just going to be on this channel for even longer. Right. Zakaria here. Headed away. It's booted away. You don't like the team anyway. Oh, well, that's fair enough. You don't like the kit or the team in general. I mean, I don't really hold a grudge with too many teams. You know, I think it does. I think it's like when you support a team like Chelsea, they don't pose too many problems for teams. You know, you don't really have that. Right, Spain need to try and score this. Is Gerald Moreno on the right? Yeah, it's Marcus Llorente. I didn't notice him go on. It just goes to show how quiet of a game he's had. You see, am I right in long ball saying is that where you hit the ball and you've got to run like a long way? I think that's long ball. Yeah, the Preston career mode. I think what I'm going to do with that, I think if I do League 2 style, hopefully, I should be able to cope with it. But nah, I wanted the ground to swallow me up on that day. I was losing, well, all right, it's over. It's going to go to extra time. Unbelievable. So, Switzerland have done it again against a big team as well. This will go to extra time. 1-1 in the full 90 minutes. Not as entertaining as 3-3, but 1-1 regardless. What a brilliant result for Switzerland. So now we'll go to extra time. You rank your friends / subscribers teams of FIFA. That's not a bad shout, but I'll need permission from them. But I'm not the right person to rank certain teams. I don't have a good team myself. I've not been pumping money into the game. I've not been religiously playing hours on end on it. When you've got a living, when you try and make money, you eventually lose your time to do these sorts of things now. But that's actually a really good idea for a video. I don't think I've seen anyone else do a video like this. Yeah. I mean, in the context, I was 2-0 up against Norwich in a previous game, and then I threw that away. I couldn't beat Reading when I should have won. There was another game as well. I lost 1-0 where I shouldn't have, and then that's when it got to Middlesbrough where they blew me away. What console? PS5. Got it recently. If I'm suggesting where to get PS5 consoles from, actually go to Shop2, because Shop2 had so many stock drops, and I was 23rd 23rd place in the queue, but they still got me one, unbelievably. You did a shocking round of 16 predictions. Mr. Football, welcome back. So, one thing we've got from this game's going to go to extra time. Now, I'm actually going to quickly send a text to my family, just so I know what's going to go on with dinner, because if I'm right in saying, I think my family are seeing a couple of friends tonight, so I might be home alone, actually, which means I could even scream even louder if any goals go in. No, they're still home, actually. No, they're not. They've not gone yet. Only one I got spot on was the England game. Yeah, I did notice that when I was calculating the points. I think you got one other result, but the rest was just down there. But, we've got a chance to redeem ourselves in the quarterfinals. You got an Xbox One X. Oh, fair enough. My brother did have an Xbox One until he had my PS4, and now my youngest has got his Xbox One now. George has got a PS5 as well. Fair enough. Brilliant. Very hard to get those sorts of things right. I don't know why. My arm's all of a sudden now in a bit of pain at the moment. This is my vaccine arm, by the way. I have been recently vaccinated. But honestly, I was thinking I was going to be streaming full of illnesses and stuff like that. But honestly, I've literally almost felt nothing. I've actually had worse side effects from school vaccines than the Pfizer vaccine. But obviously, we're all different and we all react to things differently, and I hope if people have reacted badly that they do recover from it. Right. What I might do very quickly, guys, is put the stream on hold so I could just quickly talk to my family and see what they're going to do with food and stuff. Because I think I'm going to be home alone very, very soon. So in fact, one thing, guys, I want you guys to comment your predictions of what will happen in extra time. And I'll be back within the next minute and we'll be going through the game, okay? I just need to spend this time to go downstairs to talk about my family about dinner. They should go on Series S or Xbox Fight Sim because... Oh, yeah. Storage can be a problem at times. Right. I'll see you guys within the next minute. I'll see you in a minute. wow, just in time when the song ends as well. I needed to actually leave, because I was actually going to miss my dinner. You forgot to do your petitions. Oh, damn. You know what, ADT? If you do the next 3, that will count. That'll be fine. Right. So I missed the first 2 minutes of that. So basically, to give you a bit of context, my family are going to be leaving in 20 minutes' time. But they're going to have food there. They're probably going to have like a Domino's or something. But my parents managed to organise something, a bit of a ready-made meal, but look how godlike this is. So I don't know if you can see it. Well, it's in a pot, but basically, to give you perspective, it is cheese, pasta, tomato, pepperoni, bacon, meatballs. It's a meat ready meal with cheese and pasta. So I might even start eating it now, to be honest with you, because it's gonna go bland. Guys, I'm in charge of the moderating, all right? We don't time people out just because they're saying stuff, okay? Anyone who abuses their power as being a moderator gets their moderators taken away. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, I've not got a beer, to be honest. I actually need one. I need a drink, to be honest with you. With the amount of work I've done this week, which is the most work I've ever done in a week, I definitely need to. Honestly, I would have your virtual beer right now. I don't even care if it's a brand of beer I don't like. I'll have it. Okay, it looks like it's going to be a Spain throw in there. We're still on 592 subscribers. If anyone who's not subscribed, always new, please do subscribe to the channel. It does really, really help. We're 8 away from 600 unbelievably, which is, honestly, if we get to 600, that'll be unbelievable. How do I get mods? Mods I give myself, or Nightbot can. Basically, over time, if people have really heavily contributed to my channel, done something extraordinary in a way, they'll be like the people who I deeply trust the most. That's all it is. And over time, a lot of you will be moderators, but moderators is a rare privilege, and it's something that, you've got to earn for me. Oh, what a save. What a brilliant save by Jan Sommer. Was that Albert again? Albert going for his second goal. It's a brilliant save by Sommer. It says a lot where your fullback is your most attacking player. Right, I really want to eat this ready meal thing now. It looks so good. I cannot resist it. So, corner for Spain. Taken. Header. Oh, and it's collected. Marcus Llorente with the header, but it's well collected by Jan Sommer. Oh, that's really hot, though. It's even got bits of ham in it as well. That's amazing. How much more do you have to do? I'll just randomly give it over time, George. Not everyone can be a moderator, of course, but over time you'll get it. No, heck, if I get even more, I'll get even more newer viewers. Eventually you'll get it. But most of these people are people who've watched me for a very long time or have done something extraordinary for the channel. Who will be relegated in League One? George saying Wigan. Okay, I'm going to say Morecambe. Cambridge. And then Shrewsbury and... Accrington, probably. Yeah, Burton could be a shout, but I think Jim Floyd Hasselbank will actually improve it again. Well, their form at the end of the season wasn't that great, Burton, so that's definitely amazing. Oh, are you kidding me? You know the friend who met DT? One of my friends who met DT? He's only just gone and met Rob Beckett today. What on earth? I was supposed to see him today, but right now, at the moment, due to time constraints and just still precautions from the side effects of the vaccine, I decided not to go. Why Morecambe? Well, Morecambe, I just don't think they'll be strong enough, and Shrewsbury, once again, I just don't think are strong enough. That's all I can say. Right, Spain, I think for me, have really turned it on a bit. Not really with chances, but having a lot more of the ball and definitely going to be having more of a chance. Okay, Olmo with the free kick. Given. Okay, Alba with a cross. Oh, back flick by Pau Torres, but Sommer gets there. If I'm Swiss, I think Switzerland will be holding out for pens. I can already see, I think Switzerland are holding out for pens. They've got 30 minutes to survive. Or maybe could naturally just let Spain play a bit better in extra time. I don't know. I like the look of Hull for next season. They could finish mid-table with that score, maybe even a playoff push. I'm saying Hull would finish around 17th, 18th at the moment. That's how I kind of see them. Yeah, they did. They lost Mendes Gomez. Now he's joining Luton, and I know that now. It's not Blackpool, because I was told off about it in my last transfer show. Oh, hang on. Spain. Ozabio's on. I didn't even notice him going on, to be honest. Chance here. Marcus Llorente. What a block. Brilliant block. Blocked by Akanji. Brilliant defending. That was like a real promising bit of play. Olmo overlapping their defence. And it's a brilliant block. Right. Corner for Spain. Oh, close. Laporte tries to get... I think it was Moreno, actually. Was that Moreno who tried to get there? Yeah, Moreno wins the header. But it looks like Laporte tried to get the touch in. Oh, man. I won't say Blackpool again because, honestly... Because, I mean, to be honest, because Blackpool have made so many signings. And Kanye is a good player. I mean... I agree with you. I would say there was a couple of things that he could have done better. But overall, and Kanye's been really good for Switzerland in this tournament. Zakaria's going off. It looks like Fabian Schär is going on. I can't say Cher because if I say Cher, I got to sing a Cher song. But I'm holding my tongue this time. If I had the beer with me, like Jack had joked about, probably we're going to get a couple of songs. Got any plans for the summer? Absolutely none, to be honest with you. Could spend a lot more time on the channel. I don't even know if I'm seeing friends, honestly. So, yeah, I have no idea. Do you think Werner will leave Chelsea? Nah, I don't think so. I know he's been linked, but I still think that they'll try and find a way to utilise him properly. You know, I've never been up north at all. So, wouldn't even know what Blackpool's like. Oh, this dinner, though. I was thinking, you know what? I would not have minded if I didn't have any dinner for me, because I would have got like a takeaway from a delivery. But to be fair, this dinner's godlike. Favourite championship team? I don't have a favourite though. You know, I used to say Bristol City because I've got a soft spot for them because of my first career mode. But I don't know. Is Haaland not going to Chelsea? I think if we keep Werner, it doesn't mean that Haaland... Ooh. Spain getting close from the corner. I don't think it means that Chelsea won't get Haaland. Honestly, because I think Haaland could almost play like a wide player. And either way, just with his pace, we tend to win penalties from that. I just think naturally he's just struggled to get the confidence just to be the main striker. The 24th of July versus Oxford, Northampton versus Birmingham. Ah, right. Who will be sacked in the September 2021 Championship? Oh. So who do I think will get sacked first in the Championship? I don't know. I don't know who will get sacked first. It really depends on what stuff. I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to say Mark Robins at the moment. Because I think Coventry could have a tough second season. But it really depends. I mean, no, I don't think he'll go City. I think it's just depending on the financial backing. I actually think financially we are stronger for Man City, so I think we do edge them there. But basically, what we do like about Abramovich, he won't do a deal if he doesn't feel that, he's getting, like, if it's not utilised enough. When we got Kepa was a bit different. That was a panic buy. But every other player we've got since then, have come with thought, and we've actually got them in good deals. And if Haaland would just refuse to go down at a certain price, we won't go for him yet, which I think will be good for Chelsea in the long run. I don't know. I mean, I'll be drinking that anyway if we made the final. What a save by Sommer. Brilliant save by Sommer. Spain definitely turning on the screw here. It's Ozacabiel with the shot. That's the best save of the game so far. And actually probably the best shot Spain have had in the whole game. Better than their goal. Corner comes in. Sommer punches. And it's a free kick for Switzerland. Alright. Let's enjoy more of this dinner. Which, if you were to see it, I'm having 2 bits of pepperoni with cheese and pasta, but I can't risk making a mess here. Wow. I want to know where they got this. They probably got this from like Marks and Spencer's or something. Why was Kepa a panic buy? Right. Kepa was a panic buy because we lost Courtois 2 days before the season to Real Madrid. And because he was away at World Cup 2018 with Belgium, there was a lack of communication on what he wanted with his contract renewal. He let his contract run down, and he immediately went to Real Madrid. That meant within literally a couple of days, we were going to have Willy Caballero as our first choice goalkeeper for the Premier League season. So that is why we got Kepa literally the day before the season, just so we can get like an all-right keeper on paper. So that's why I called Kepa panic buy. I knew he also tried to go for Oblak, but Atletico Madrid were being very stubborn. They wanted 100 million or something, and we only were willing to pay 90. So that whole situation was really, really sad, and I think it's why a lot of Chelsea fans really don't like Courtois, just for how quickly he turned away from Chelsea. So yeah, that's why they called him a snake and stuff. I didn't even think about Wayne Rooney being the first manager sat with Derby, but if Derby are going to be struggling, then yeah, I think he could be. Right. 1 minute left in terms of the first half of extra time. Spain doing better, but I think, well, for one, they've got a numerical advantage, but I think Switzerland are holding out for pens. Yeah. But now you know a bit of context why. We don't do it just out of spite or whatever. Well, we do kind of do it out of spite. But we do it from like the whole situation. We don't just... If he stayed with us and actually left with a bit of dignity, we wouldn't be doing that. Chance saved again by Sommer. I think Spain have had more shots in this period of 50 minutes than they have done in the whole 90 minutes. And that tells me, why couldn't they step up, like beforehand? So as I eat that bit of pasta, the end of the first half of extra time has just been done. So we're within 15 minutes of a penalty shootout. I'll tell you what, I mean, if there's any team who I think will win it, I think it will be Spain at the moment. And I think it didn't take Spain time. It took Spain, the first half of extra time to score for 2 goals against Croatia. But, of course, they haven't done this time. So that means for me, going forward, I think Spain have just been a bit lackluster. Switzerland have been standing their ground a little bit more. I don't even know how well he's been playing for Real Madrid. People really have been talking about him. He's been all right, but he's not set the world alight. That's all I'd say. Drinking game for the final. Alex has to take a shot every time the fans sing it's coming out. Oh, well. I'll be gone. I'll be waved within the first 10 minutes. And then it'll be a really bad stream. Oh, don't belch on the stream. Right. Thanks to the 5 of you watching. If you haven't liked the stream, please do so. We're 2 away from 15 likes. That'd be terrifically appreciated. I'll be slowing my speech anyway, even if I've not had a drink. But then, I don't, there won't be any English left. I might as well be speaking Swahili. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It does really help the channel. We're 8 away from 600. So if we can get to 600 soon as we can, that'll be unbelievable. I have made my promise. I'll wear my umbrella hat if we get to 600 subscribers. Right. Looks like Xhaka did a team talk there. And hopefully that gives Switzerland a bit of inspiration. Because I think they were struggling a little bit in that last 15 minutes. But I do have every reason why. Because they'll be holding for penalties. They've got a numerical disadvantage. And Spain, ultimately, I do think have the better quality players. But, if there are good players on this pitch, utilise them. Yeah, Nigel Pearson could be a shout, actually, if you can get sacked quite quickly, actually. Right. Why is Bristol as normally suggested? You know what? I think Bristol City may be relegated, challenged. But you just don't traditionally see Bristol City in that area of the table nowadays. But definitely with their poor season last season, then maybe you should. Oh, got to get the timer ready. I'm not going to get it ready in time. It's just kicked off. Oh, damn. Let's see if I can catch it within 10 seconds. Right, I'm officially home alone now. So all secrets will be coming out here now. Right. We're not quite home alone yet, but we will be very soon. Right, final 15 minutes. Carlos Corberán as well, yeah. But for some reason, with their transfers, I don't think... It's difficult with Huddersfield at the moment, because I don't think the transfers are necessarily going to suit it, but I do think having more depth in their squad, I think, will help Huddersfield, but it's difficult to judge. Right. Warning headphone users? Well, we'll see. We'll see. If there's a second goal there, maybe. It's a good bit of play, but good defending again by Akanyi. And it's booted away. Oh, I won't. I won't. My lips are sealed. Brilliant defending by Akanyi there, because Llorente didn't make it easy for him. God, this is going to be another penalty shootout. I'm going to absolutely lose it. And if anything, there'll be a bit of regret, but I have to look up at it and not look straight ahead, but I can't help it. So he's saying McCann could get sacked. That could be a shout. So if I keep leaning like this, it's down to me trying to eat my dinner. In fact, can I fit my plate? Can I fit my plate on my desk? I don't want to get a mess on my new laptop, which is why I'm eating it over there. I think I could, actually. I think I could just about get away with that. I'm going to have to eat it with my right hand, though. Honestly, this is amazing. I didn't think this was actually going to be that good, I've got to be honest, but it's actually spicy as well, which is brilliant. Right, here's Mbabu, who's just been subbed on. He's got a Pau Torres to beat, and it's a goal kick. Honestly, Mbabu's been able to get past so many players, but right now, Pau Torres was the first person that got past him. Spain playing out a bit. Trying to spread the play, which I think they need to. They need to try and test Hull's... They need to try and test Switzerland's solidarity. Or solidity. I always confuse that. Corberán is the championship version of Arteta. Yeah, I see that. I really do. I do see very similar characteristics with their forms. Because they've been very inconsistent. Right. Here's Olmo in the right hand side. It's defended. No appeal for handball. It will be continued on. Well, that's poor for Mbabu because Pedri. Oh wait, I think Mbabu does cope well though. Mbabu's trying to run the clock down here. But it won't work. He gives it straight to Olmo, and it's a throw-in for Spain. Switzerland have not been really managing the game as well as I would hope, if anyone was supporting Switzerland. Yeah, I've seen that. I would actually kind of agree. In some areas on the pitch, I would. Right. Here comes Spain again. Right, why is my dad shouting now? Okay, here comes Jordi Alba. Okay, just passed all around here. We've got 11 minutes now. Laporte, back to Pau Torres. Okay, here's Jordi Alba here. Chance for Llorente, brilliant defending by Ricardo Rodriguez. That's definitely not a penalty for Spain. They're claiming for a penalty, Spain, but I don't think it is. What a brilliant bit of defending by Ricardo Rodriguez there. Unbelievable. That has saved Switzerland, that block. And I think that's what Switzerland are doing. I actually think they're holding for the penalty. I would say a bit negative if I want to try and end the game on 120 minutes. But right now, I could definitely see the pros in that as well. What's the Derby situation at the minute? Any more news? For what I heard, no. But I could check on Twitter because I think Twitter is actually going to be the best place for me to find out a little bit more. But obviously, you heard my recent announcement or my reaction to that Derby will stay in the championship this season. Right, what's this article saying? Okay, so they will be required to submit fresh accounts from August the 18th. Okay, they're just looking at it. Oh, yeah, that... Spain having a couple more chances now. Olmo with a shot and a good save by Sommer. Listen to Da Baby. Well, I only listened to one Da Baby song, I would say. Right. By August 18, to face the prospect of further charges in relation to P&S rules. The Rams were handed a fine, but faced a potential drop to League One. Derby secured a safety, yeah, we know that. EFL statement said, okay, while the EFL does not agree that those sanctions are commensurate to the breaches found, following consultation with our legal advisors, the EFL board has regrettably determined that there is insufficient grounds to appeal the sanction imposed by the Independent Disciplinary Commission. Wow. Wow, that is big. Statement continued, as a consequence of the EFL's decision not to appeal, the divisional places for the 2021-22 season are to remain in accordance with the fixture list issued on the 24th of June. Oh, that was a good chance there. The club managed by Reunion could face further scrutiny, however, and will be forced to submit fresh accounts by August the 18th in order to avoid the possibility of further punishment. So maybe if they don't submit their accounts by August 18th, they could finish further punishment, which could be points of deduction for this season. I think they've just guaranteed that they cannot relegate from last season despite what evidence they've got, but they can definitely really up the punishment for this season. So it'll be a tough bit season this year for Derby, I'll tell you that. George saying BTS is bad. I mean, I don't really listen to much K-pop anyway. They all sound the same to me. Oh, this dinner's so nice. I would say it again. I was thinking I was not going to be impressed, but I'm actually super impressed with this. But meanwhile, they're going to go to their friends and have a Domino's. I'm not salty because I've got this. That's all you need. Pasta, pepperoni, ham, and a meatball there. Can't go wrong. We've got 7.5 minutes. It's still been all Spain, although that could change. Here's So. No free kick given to Switzerland there. I'm still thinking in my mind if Spain are going to have if Leeds are going to have a tough season next year or not, because it will be second season for them, and second season syndrome is a thing. We found out last year with Sheffield United, but will Leeds be that club as well? It's hard to say. We're still on 13 likes. If we could push to 15, I'd be terrifically appreciative. We're still on 592 as well. It's 8 away from 600. If we can get that, that'd be terrifically appreciative. I'm going to have one bit more of my dinner. It's nowhere near done. It's a big dinner, I've just realised. Right. Now let's go on catcher. Okay, and let's analyse this together. So, 1-1, of course. Look at this. So, throughout when Switzerland got that final goal, it has been all Spain. Oh, Marcos Llorente. Oh, a chance maybe for Moreno. Giving it away. Shot. Blocked. And it's wide of a corner. Blimey. Spain getting close. Look at this big bit of momentum there for Spain. And they've not managed to score from it. So that's when you've got to give credit where it's due for Switzerland's defence. And they've had to defend desperately due to going down to 10 men. 2.7 on XG to 0.77. 29 to 71%. 24 shots Spain have had. Header! Oh, it's saved again by Sommer. Look at extra time. 11 shots from Spain to 0. 3 to 0 in this extra time. That's how one-sided this extra time has been. But that's what happens when you're down to 10 men, you know, and you've got a numerical disadvantage. Because if you notice in the second, in the first, you know, Switzerland outdo them there. And in the second half, you know, it was quite close there. But Switzerland have not had a single shot. Now, Switzerland got a throw in, and that's actually the furthest Switzerland have got in the field in extra time. 12 corner kicks to 9, 4 offsides there. 3 big chances and 3 big chances missed for Spain. A lot of them has just been comfortably saved by Sommer, to be honest with you there. Let's go back to this. Looks like it's going to be Mbabu with the throw. I've always got an itchy nose. I want to deal with that. Another throw to Switzerland again. 3 and a bit minutes till penalties. If Switzerland make it through to the semi-final, I can't believe it. I tell you what, FIFA's predicted Spain to win this game on penalties. So FIFA may get a really strong prediction here. So here's Pedri. Wow. Heroic stuff by Switzerland to keep it to this. Final 3 minutes. Here's Azpilicueta. Okay. Is this going to be when they get tired here? Brilliantly intercepted by Switzerland. But Switzerland keep giving the ball away. Okay, this could be it. Moreno against Mbabu. Moreno. Oh, once again, poor shot and a comfortable save by Sommer. Sommer has just not been tested. That Ozakabeyel shot has been the only one I felt Sommer needed to work really hard to save. The rest have just been way too easy for Sommer to save. Sommer's a good goalkeeper, but you've got to at least try and test him. That Ozakabeyel shot and maybe this Jordi Alba shot have been the only 2 shots that have been really testing Jan Sommer. The rest has just been too basic, too, you know, simple for him to save. Right, I'm just going to ignore that. Okay, final 2 minutes. And then it's penalties. Are we really going to see another penalty shootout here? Oh, they are defending well, but You know, they are giving the ball away very, very cheaply, and that could definitely cost them. Spain, undoubtedly playing very quickly here. Spain definitely would want to try and win based on a numerical advantage. And most of the people that took the penalties for Switzerland are on the current pitch now. Shah's on the pitch. Akanyi's on the pitch. Gravanovic is on the pitch. I don't know if BENHD's on the pitch. I think BENHD could be a quick substitute. Right. Rodri's on for Pedri. That might be a penalty substitution. Maybe Rodri can take penalties better than Pedri. Okay. Vargas there as well, who's taking the penalty too. Right. Final minute. 29th minute. Brilliantly tackled by... Brilliantly tackled by Shah, and he's won a free kick. And that's exactly what Switzerland would have wanted. Right. Spain have just not been so fluid going forward. Sommer with a goal kick. If anyone scores a goal now, it'll be an ultimate smash and grab. I think more so Switzerland than Spain. Alright, this could be it. It's Jordi Alba, left-hand side. Let's give him back down to the defence here. Okay. Thiago, Rodri, Busquets. Brilliant defended by Mbabu. Booted away. Surely that's it. Okay, we've got 1 minute of added time. We've got 1 minute of added time. It's not quite the end yet. Right. It's played on here. Gravanovic trying to get forward. Spain's got a free kick. And Gravanovic is going to get a yellow card for booting the ball away. Does that mean he'll get... No, he doesn't miss the next match. Oh, he does miss next match, Gravanovic. Oh, man. That'll be devastating if Switzerland go through then for him. That'll be either Belgium or Italy if Switzerland go through. Header! Oh, it's over. And I think that's it. Marcus Llorente. Oh, the header is just not good enough. It's way off target. And I think that might be it. It is. It's the full-time whistle. And it's officially penalties. Oh my gosh. Right. Penalty shootout again for Switzerland. Can they do what they did to France and win a penalty shootout? That'll be another big team potentially out of the tournament. I think I need to change my time for the Belgium-Italy stream. Blimey. Oh, I've got to try and finish this dinner. Oh, but actually, this is warm enough for me to touch now. I previously just took this out of the oven, which is why I couldn't eat it, but it's definitely warm enough for me to eat now. Just going to take the plate out of the way. Okay, so what are your thoughts? Who's going to win on penalties? I see a lot of you debating Arsenal and Leeds there, which is good to see some Premier League debate. I will, Jack. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, and I just think the way it was handed out was a bit OTT, you know, with Emery and Arsenal right now. But Arteta at the moment, I just don't think he's the man for it. There's not too many things you can defend him for, really. It depends what Arsenal want to be as a club. If Arsenal want to stay the same, they can stick with him. perfectly fine. But if they want to improve, they've got to get someone with more experience. Oh, Bielsa and Guardiola. No, I did see that, but I thought it was Arsenal involved, but no, Bielsa and Guardiola. Yeah. I think a lot of people like to talk crap on Emery and joke about it, about the way, you know, Arsenal just fell apart. But I think especially like when he won the Europa League against Man United, he's proven a lot of people wrong. You know, proved a lot of haters wrong, actually. Right, I've just finished half of my dinner. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to change the scores to 0-0, like with it being penalty. In fact, actually, let's see if I could quickly do this. I'm going to add a new text feature. I don't want it in capitals. Add source. And this needs to be in a black font. Color needs to be black. Oh, come on. Where is it? It's right there. I'm just trying to... Oh, come on. Everything keeps moving. Stop moving. Okay, can I find a way to manipulate that? Oh, that looks okay, actually. Oh, no, that does not look good. What am I saying? That does not look good at all. I'll put it there. So, that's how we'll do things. Right, the score's actually a bit too high there. I've just noticed that. Just fixing that quickly. There we go. That's what I wanted. We weren't in mid-table at the time. Yeah, the first play we're playing no for it. Yeah. But one thing I will say, when Chelsea finished there, ADT, they won the league. I would expect Arsenal to be top 6 at least, or top 4 if they want to respond. If they don't, then I would definitely say they've turned mid-table team. Because there's no excuse if you don't get European football and you stay in that position. Right. Spain are going to take the first penalty. And I think it's Busquets who's taking the first one. Sergio Busquets, the captain for Spain. He steps up. Oh, he's hit the post! Busquets has missed the first penalty. Now, this gives Switzerland the chance to hold their lead for the first time in this game. Oh my gosh. Spain have missed their first penalty. Switzerland have a chance to take the lead. This is quite unbelievable. Oh my gosh. I can't eat my dinner. I got to watch this whole shootout. Right. Oh, bloody hell. It's heated the work service quite a bit. Nothing I can really do about that. Right. Who's taking the next one? I think it's Gravanovic who's going to take the first one this time. He has the chance to give Switzerland the lead. He's got Unai Simon to beat in goal. He scores. Switzerland are 1-0 up in the shootout. Wow. Wow, this is big. Spain need to score their next one. They have to. Spain must score their second one. Right. Looks like it's Olmo who's going to take the next one. I was very impressed with him against his last game against Croatia. Bit quieter in this game. But he needs to score this. He has to. If he misses this, then it puts huge pressure on Spain's tournament. Against Jan Sommer. And brilliant penalty. Top corner. Sommer goes the right way, but there's no way he's saving that. It's 1-1 in the shootout now. Now, if Switzerland can be as flawless as they were against France in the penalty shootout, then Switzerland will be going through. But now, it's Fabian Schär again. He was the second taker for Switzerland against France. He scored his penalty last time. But no doubt Unai Simon would have researched how he took his penalty. So Shah's got to be very committed to this. A lot of people taking good penalties. I think you just got to go for it, make your mind up in one position, and just don't overcomplicate it. Like what Busquets did. Busquets overcomplicated it, try to get into the corner and hit the post. Just don't overcomplicate it. Go for power as well. Fabian Schär. It's saved by Unai Simon. It's 1-1. It's a poor penalty by Fabian Schär. Being a defender, you know, I don't expect him to take too many penalties. He goes the other way. Simon reads it like a book. Now Spain have got back into this. It's 1-1 again. Switzerland have lost their advantage. This could be quite an intense shootout, this. Spain have not had too many penalties in the tournament, so they've not had too much practice in real life. Right. He's stepping up. It's saved! Oh my gosh, Spain have just missed another penalty. Oh my gosh. It's Rodri who was subbed on for Pedri to take the penalty, and he misses. It's not a good penalty by Rodri at all. It's a good height for Sommer. He guesses the right way, and it's saved. He's definitely in his line as well. That is an official save from Jan Sommer. It's still 1-1 in pens. Now, Switzerland have got their second chance to get an advantage, and it's Nkanyi who's going to be taking the penalty. Nkanyi managed to score last time. It wasn't like amazing, but he guided it right in the corner. If Nkanyi scores this, it puts Switzerland in the lead in the shootout within the third batch of penalties being taken. Right. Nkanyi's going to be stepping up here. He really needs to score. If he misses, then that'll go for nothing. It's saved again. It's a really bad penalty again. Switzerland cannot score their penalties now. Switzerland will be given another opportunity to take the lead. Don't take it. It's still 1-1 in the shootout. Oh, I mean, to be fair, Simon, I think in goal has done really well there to put him off. He's gone for the same corner. Right. Gerard Moreno is going to take the penultimate penalty for Spain. If he scores this, I think he'll put a lot of pressure on Switzerland. I think going second has a huge effect as well. Moreno scores, top corner, and for the first time, Spain now lead in the shootout. And Switzerland just have to score, no options, no ifs or buts if they want to stay in this. But that's a big penalty and a good penalty by Gerard Moreno as well. Right, the next taker, and I think it's Vargas who's taking the next one. It is Vargas. He didn't have the best of penalties last time. Lloris, I think, should have saved this one, but he's got another goalkeeper to beat here. He's really got to smash this one. Just don't even think about it. Just run for it and just literally smash it. It's over! Oh, he's hit it over the goal. What a poor penalty. I don't know what's happened to Switzerland, but their penalties have gone awry. Now Spain have the chance to wrap this game up. The final penalty taker, if he scores this, Spain are through to the semi-final. And it looks like it's Ozabayao who's going to take the final penalty for Spain. If Spain score this, they are through to the semi-final. And then I can eat my dinner. But it means Spain will be through. Ozabayao needs to score this. He has to. If he misses, it gives Switzerland a last chance to get back into this. Spain have been the better team. They've shown in extra time they can have chances. But wow, this is a really big moment here. Thank you, that Cardiff City fan, for subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate that. Now, this is big. Ozabayao with a huge chance of getting into this, of getting Spain through. He steps up and he scores. Spain are through to the semi-finals. 3-1 on penalties. And do you know what's scary? I think that's exactly what FIFA predicted. I think they predicted Spain to win 3-1 on penalties as well, which is scary to say the least. But Switzerland, with such a brave effort, going down to 10 men, their Euro 2020 journey is over because they've been outdone by the Spanish. That's a really, really big blow for Spain, but for Switzerland, sorry. But what a big moment that is for Spain. They are through to the semi-final for the first time in 9 years, and they'll play either Belgium or Italy. But heartbreak for Switzerland, who gave it all they can. Shaqiri with a brilliant equaliser. But unfortunately, despite going to penalties, they couldn't repeat the heroics that they did against France. They crashed out 1-1 after 120 minutes, 3-1 to Spain in the shootout. Unbelievable. Right. Well, guys, I'll see you in the next 10 minutes because I'll be doing Belgium and Italy. If you guys like the stream, please do give the stream a like. It does tremendously help. Please subscribe if you haven't. It would really, really make my day. We're nearly at 600 subscribers. If you could really make a push, I'd be terribly appreciate it. And please share this channel to as many people as you can. That really helps. But thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are legendary if you saw the end of this stream. And I'll see you guys very soon.